All right, so this is now session one of Art 2, Into the Abyss, Underspire, Labyrinth. I'm going to go over a little bit that we covered in session 0, just to make sure we're all on the same page and what we're doing and how we got here and everything. Let's see, starting the adventure. You guys were heading from Kront, as you recall, and I believe it was, I can't remember if it was Sister Lenora or if it was actual Percival himself, Mayor Percival, that kind of urged you guys to investigate these blood reavers, which you guys found the letter uh, under Mad Keegan's Keep talking about some kind of a slave trade that was happening in there, and they were looking for more into that area. I've added an additional hook to that to kind of bring in Rand's character. So Rand and I talked offline about this. So this is the way I envision how you guys meet up with him. Rand, do you want to kind of take that as an introduction? You kind of explain what it is. You want me to?
That's up to you. I can do it, and I did put it in my bio and info if you're in a rush or want them to just kind of read over it. But
okay, well let me kind of set it up, then I'll let you hop in and share whatever you want for your character. So again, you guys have all agreed to head towards this Underspire Labyrinth, kind of look into this Blood Reaver slave gang, trade market, whatever. But their sister Lenora has found another that's also interested in this the slave Blood Reaver gang here and doing away with it. Because she was also informed of a recent merchant caravan that was basically raided and believed to be captured and taken to this Blood Reaver gang under Spire Labyrinth. She has reached out to another mercenary that was in town, actually looking for his missing cousin. And that's where all that Rand, new character, kind of introduce himself and pull into that hook.
Sure. I'll be playing Keldar, Spellsmith, a shield dwarf who is been training his whole life as a Rothamari battle mage. He basically, like, always hung out with his friend Dervlin, another shield dwarf. It's his cousin, and he's a merchant who was actually one of the caravans that's missing. And unfortunately, Keldar normally is able to go and kind of serve as like a guard on Dervlin's caravan, but this time he had taken like an arrow in a bad part of his thigh and needed to stay in Jest and just heal up for a bit. And Dervlin's caravan headed out to Kront without him at Kront. And after he got the ability to walk again and heard, what happened, he went looking for people, and that's how he kind of bumped into the Sister Lenora in Kront. And she told him all about what she heard from that traveler in Boonville when she was out there about the Furward Mountains and the Blood Reavers. And in an effort to kind of aid Keldar, Sister Lenora told him about you guys, a band of adventurers who had done some pretty great things in the area, in your specific intent to investigate the Blood Reavers. So it's really Keldar's plan to come and find you, and then hopefully join your cause and help track down his cousin Dervlin.
Job, Rand. There's an inspiration card for you.
Sweet.
So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and run down the list and guys introduce each one of your characters, mainly for the recording, but maybe also for Rand in case you forgot what you guys are and what you're doing. Starting with Bryn.
So Bryn grew up in a secluded elven town, the Forest of Lethir, just south of Yashomar, with her shadow elf mother and her wood elf father. She spent a lot of time in nature, so she's got a pretty big draw to that. There was a time there where she wondered if she wanted to sort of follow the druid path, but instead she felt the call of the Raven Queen. and a vision that basically told her that bad things of an undead nature were coming, and that they would like her. The Raven Queen would like her to follow that path. The Raven Queen granted her some power and sent her off out into the world. So she's that's what's basically what she's doing. She's out and about dealing with undead and trying to stop the apocalypse, but it's quite possible that what she was warned of was what they defeated in the first phase of this, and now she's just sort of continuing on that path with her newfound friends. She has a cape of billowing. She's kind of a magic anime girl. She likes to stand there and pose with her cape of billowing from time to time.
Nice.
Danny's not here. Danny's playing a Twilight cleric. Although he's short in stature, he is a human. And Rich has been doing a phenomenal job of playing him just like Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito. So hopefully he'll be joining us in the next session. Don, leads to you. Go and introduce your character, Grolnar.
Okay. Grolnar is the same guy that you knew before. He likes to say stupid things, and he has been, I think, he has been cured of his cursed item, I believe. Haven't put that to the test yet, but in that sword's place, I've got Acrius, a +1 greatsword. I still also have my longsword and my shield, so I can go a little bit heavy or more armored if need be, or I can swing for the fences with Acrius. Not a whole lot else has changed, so I'm really strong, and I've got good constitution, and I should be your tank, or one of your tanks if you've got more than one. And as a question, are we supposed to start with a inspiration card?
You'll probably get one here pretty soon.
Okay. And how's my voice? I got a new system, so.
It doesn't sound dwarvish enough.
Okay.
Can't hear you at all, Don. Are you talking? I can't tell.
Yeah. All right.
My phone's broken.
I think you sound okay.
Okay, good. Thank you.
You guys agree, or does he sound?
Yeah, it sounds great.
It sounds great.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Grolnar?
I'd give him a Grammy.
All right. So last but not least, Splug. Introduce yourself again, if you would, please.
My name's Splug. I was once wrongly convicted by the other goblins and put in a jail cell. It wasn't very nice. Kind of sucked, but you guys, this group of guys kind of saved me. There was this big stupid Goliath. He was kind of an ass, but he got his. So now I'm safe, and I'm just like I'm a new man. I'm a new goblin. I'm kind of a saint now. I'm all about being good and helping. I try not to walk behind Growlnar because he farts a lot, and I'm kind of asshole to eyeball height on a dwarf. It's kind of sucks, but I try to walk beside him, not behind him, because he smells bad. I really tried to make Bryn happy and like me, because I got the hint that she was trying to kill me a while ago. But I'm hoping that's changed, because I'm such a wonderful little goblin. So I'm here to help you there, Keldar, but please don't fart when I'm walking behind you.
You got it.
And Splug, you got an inspiration card for that introduction as well.
Yeah, that was awesome, dude.
All right. So just to reiterate the whole hook reason you guys are here, Lord Percival suggested you guys travel Underspire under the Furward Mountains and seek out the Duergar. The Duergar are, he believes, like a rival gang of the Blood Reavers. Blood Reavers locally, from the information that Sister Lenora learned from that scout that saw him, appear to be a gang of mostly bugbears. Okay, so seek out the Duergar if you can, Underspire Labyrinth, and they are known, I guess, enemies of the Blood Reavers, and they'll probably help you find them as well. Okay. Any questions on that?
Since when are the Durgar supposed to help us?
He does not know names. He just knows that Duergar are kind of like sworn enemies of the Bugbears. They don't get along. So, the denizens of the Underdark are frequent Underspire Labyrinth. If I didn't say it already, meta-wise, you would learn this as well through Lord Percival, whoever else has a history on it. It's where denizens of the Underdark come to trade with basically the mages of Sauron. They're the ones that basically took over this former Minotaur labyrinth and created a trading post between the up top guys and the down below guys, Underdark and the common folk up on the material plane. So lots of trading going on. They enforce no fighting, no backstabbing, no bad stuff happening within the Southern Imperial Hall, or they come down with justice pretty hard. They have basically bronze, they call them bronze warders. They're like these giant, since they giant, large minotaur constructs that they control and basically help enforce the law in that area. If you venture out further into the labyrinth outside the Seven Pillared Hall, all those rules are out the window. That goes for protection as well. So you're on your own if you venture out from the actual Seven Pillared Hall main trade market area. Okay. All right. So journey from Kront is about 3 or 4 days. You guys are going to head north on the cold road. And then you're going to turn back towards the east like you're going to Boonvale. The road swings by Boonvale, goes further down, kind of southeastern, along the base of the Furward Mountains until you come to a curve to the north, goes through a narrow valley that kind of slowly makes its way up into the actual Furward Mountains itself. Pass curve north a few miles past Boonville, ascend a narrow. Oh, I already said that. Sorry. The cobblestone path leads to the huge Minotaur gate, and I think I shared with you guys maybe in the session 0, but I'll do it again. What that Minotaur gate looks like.
Yeah, pretty imposing.
So you may be able to see like the little bitty people kind of towards the bottom in the center there to kind of give it context of how big that thing is.
It's like a
50
Walmart.
feet tall. 50
Like
feet tall
Walmart.
stone archway.
Like big enough for a minotaur to walk through.
Big enough for like a stone giant or a storm giant to probably walk through. 50-foot tall stone archway. That's pretty damn big. Man, a dragon could probably fit through there.
Oh, right. Oh.
I mean, don't read into that anymore than what I just said. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to get context of how big it is.
Yeah, big enough.
We weren't
for a
until you
white-
said that.
It's big enough for a
white
Tarask.
dragon.
2 Tarasks.
For a young white dragon.
Oh, not a young one. Bigger than that. Okay. Once you guys head into the actual gate, again, there's nothing there to prevent you from going in there. You guys will make your long, winding way, and the first thing you guys will notice is a bunch of basically green, glowing lanterns that are roughly about 100 feet apart. So you can always see the next lantern as you go by one of them. And let's see here. Let me just read it. Beyond the Minotaur Gate, the road of lanterns slopes into the mountain. Green light from the copper lanterns dimly illuminates the road, which leads into the mountain, sloping steadily downward over several switchbacks. The road is brick vaulted passage, 30 feet wide, 30 feet tall at its apex. Demon statues, each over 10 feet tall, stand watch along the corridor's length. The copper lanterns, after a few minutes of passing them by, you can discern they're effectively like ever-burning torches, so magical in nature. There's not an actual burning fire in there, but there is magic feeding their green luminescence. And about 100 feet apart, I'll go ahead and say this because I imagine at some point someone's going to contemplate this. If you try to remove a lantern from its socket, it basically goes out and immediately starts to fade, rendering the item useless. So nobody try to steal a green lantern. Sounds like
knowledge we might have gotten like tip or something like that from somebody.
See. Next thing up, about a half a mile into the Road of Lanterns. I need everyone to roll me a perception roll. I can't remember if I did this in session 0 or not, but we're going to do it here.
Sorry, what were we rolling?
Perception roll.
Get to click on your character. Perception.
Well, I'm pretty percent. Ha!
Yeah, there's only 4. Sorry. All right, so Splug right off the bat. We can worry about marching order in a second if it comes up. But Splug, you hear coarse laughter and guttural voices coming from a corridor off to the left ahead. A rough voice, speaking in common, says, "You're ours now, halfling. We'll easily get 10 gold for you." Another voice responds, "Well, that's a shame, partner, because I'm worth 20. I'll buy myself if you let me go." So, what would you guys like to do with that information?
I'm going to tell the party what I heard. Hey guys, I think there's some slave guys up here. They're talking about 10 gold for a halfling. So, maybe we can sell Groundar? Or are we supposed to stop them? Maybe we should maybe we should go save the guy.
Well, if you guys are heading in, now's the time to give me a marching order. So who's out in front? Who's staying behind? Again, it's 10 feet wide corridor in this section of it. And I'll say it's 10 feet tall as well.
Lead the way,
Awesome.
Splug.
So Splug's in front?
No! But I'm not going behind Groundar either. He farts all the time.
I was just thinking you seem like a sneaky guy who might benefit from being in the front.
Until I die. You're not very funny. Unless you guys want me to stealth up and sneak up and take a look and get a closer look, I could do that for you.
Well, you could do
Then
that
you guys hang back.
You could do that while you're leading us.
No. I'm really brave. You guys are in front of me.
I could go out front if need be.
Two
Just need a
dwarves.
decision.
No, fist bump the other dwarf Growler.
Well, what's the plan, though? Are we just going to get in a line and walk in there? Are we going to sort of poke our head in there and say, "Hey, where's all the white women at?" Like, what are we going to do? That's a quote from Blazing Saddles, for the record. I didn't know that.
Oh, I got it. Is our objective, are we going to go in and try and kill the slaver and save the other guy, or do we want to just keep going? Is our goal to kill all the slavers?
Well, I think if we want to have an NPC helper, we're going to have to save the dude.
Okay, good idea. So
that's just an assumption.
No, for sure, it makes sense. So why don't we go in like Groundar and Keldar are slavers, and they're bringing me in for the bounty, and then turn it on them.
Or what? Well, how many voices? How many different voices was he hearing?
I heard a bunch of laughter, and then one guy speak to the other.
So how many voices does Splug think how many people does he think Splug's in there based on the laughter and the speaking?
Splug, give me a wisdom check. He thinks it could be anywhere between 3 and 30.
All right.
How close are we to where the everything is patrolled and everybody has to behave themselves?
You're in the Road of Lanterns. It's where all these green lights are. You're not sure, but you can't see where the lights end further down there.
We cannot see.
Kind of like lawless.
This is still on your way to the Seven Pillared Hall, the main trade market.
Okay. But if we had to retreat to that area, it'd be too far to retreat to.
If you run long enough, you'll eventually get there.
Okay. But I mean, we're not going to do it in a turn or 2 turns.
No.
Okay. That's what I was asking. Thank you.
They only want 10 gold pieces from this guy, so why don't we see if we can buy him for 12?
I'm not spending gold on somebody I don't know. Why don't we hack the crap out of them and take the gold they got on them?
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I guess you remember Brian saying, if we go in like a video game and try and beat the shit out of everyone,
yeah, I'm not saying
we're
we walk in there arms swinging. I think that we
check it out.
I mean, there are options, right? So you could go in there as a goblin. You're pretty turd ball. You could go in there. You could get beside one of them, and then when we say go, you could use your assassination skill to stab one of them right in the butthole.
Yeah.
We could, you know what I mean? Like we could. There are some ways that we could do this. We've got some people that can do a little bit of deception action here. We've got some intimidation maybe between us. We could do some stuff here and then spring the trap. They could admire Bryn's billowing cloak in no wind, for that matter.
Yeah.
I could cast Tensor's floating disc, put Splug on it, pretend that he's a goblin god, and we could drag him around.
Just make sure you don't kill him right away. I want to ask him where my cousin is. If there's anything to tying them to these blood raiders or whatever they are.
Reavers?
There. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's pick one to not destroy outright, and the other ones go. The other 29 are done.
For this one, we don't kill right away. Just knock him unconscious.
Okay. All right. So, Splug, are you going to go in as a hey guys? Hey guys, I've got some good. I got some good stock outside. If you want to come have a look, and then we're standing on either side of the doorway, just driving it home.
Perfect. I'll do it. What's the worst that can happen?
You could get a crossbow bolt right in your throat.
No. Splug will walk in and go, hey, you're the slaver. I got a bunch of meat outside here for you. Fresh meat.
Well, Splug, you said you can do that. Are you doing that?
No, I can do that. I'm just
Okay.
throwing it out there.
Okay, so let's position ourselves. Do you have a door or something that we can see, or?
That's why I was asking for general marching order or something on this. Then I'll put you guys on the map.
Well, we're gonna stay out. We're gonna stay outside of the room. I'm gonna stand back really far because that's what Bryn does.
Do you want us to move our tokens, Brian?
No, not here, because I'll move you to a map once you guys give me a general marching order.
I'm going to pop in and tell them that my crew has a bunch of slaves for sale out here.
I'll flank the door with Grelnar, like on the other side.
So you're gonna cross over the opening of the door?
Yeah.
Because I'll put like this. Splug, from your perception, well, you can see the door is ajar. It's not shut. So if someone crosses in front of it, you might be seen. Making sure you're clear on that, Keldar. If you're wanting to,
you guys should all hug the wall on the one side then.
Well, I'm not hugging nothing. I'm going to stand back and wait for them to come through and blast them with an Eldritch Blast.
Grelnar and Keldar on the same side, one in front of the other, and on the closed side of the door, and I'll slip through the open side of the door without opening it any further.
right here. Let me move you guys. Just don't move your tokens yet until.
I'm not even going to touch my mouse.
Oh, I touched my mouse.
I touched.
Wrong mouse.
All right, so Splug, here is the open door
So if we
for a jar.
Grelnar and Keldar here, I'll slip through the open door. Bryn can kind of maybe go here or even here without getting into the opening, or actually back here, because anyone comes out, she can whomp. And I'll just pop in my head and go, hey guys, is this where we bring the fresh meat for sale? You know?
All right, I'm up for that. Bryn's going to stand right here.
Sounds good. Hold on. I'll move my guy in a second.
Said not.
Yeah, I didn't move closer to the room, so I can't see in it.
Okay.
You wanted us kind of behind you along this wall. Is that the idea?
Oh, here.
Okay.
2 doors. It's a double door. So there's a door here and a door here. And this door here is the one that's ajar.
Got it.
You should
Okay.
be able to make that out slightly with your dynamic lighting there.
I don't
And
have any
doors.
ravens. I don't have any ravens in this instance.
Oh, how many? Well, drop them in there. How many should you have?
I ain't got any. I just one.
Wrong
Just
character.
one flock of 4 ravens is all I got.
Did I not create a?
I don't
Tokens
see them
for
in
them?
here. I thought they were here before, but I don't even see them.
Oh shit! Hold on, guys. All right, transmogrifier. Here we come. This was Matt Keegan's keep. And what'd you
Just
name
bring
them?
Just bring the swarm of ravens over, Brian, because you and I have now decided that they're pretty much the same. It's just based on the number of them. They're one thing of ravens.
Not the swarm of raven spirits, right?
Yep, that's the one.
Okay. Okay, brought them over. Should be at the very bottom. You should have access to them. I'm gonna drop them in here.
Yeah, and they would be right about here, Brian, because I need them. They're gonna, but it doesn't matter. To distract them.
You have access
Yep.
to them, right?
I just wasn't
Okay,
sure
so
if I
you
could
can
move my guys or my things or not.
I'm
Oh
okay
no, I
with that.
don't have access. I don't have access to them.
Okay,
Can't
because
move-
I had to
can't
bring them
move
over. 1 second. Can be controlled by Rob. Okay. How about now?
Yep.
Flock of seagulls.
Double check. Does your ravens have sight and you see through them, or
They
I forget how that
do.
works.
Yep,
Okay.
it works. It all works.
all right? So Splug, you're gonna go introduce yourself. Is
Yeah.
that what I heard? Okay, go and move yourself if you want.
You guys in position?
Yep, I am. Growlnar, are you going to move a little bit closer to Keldar?
Yep.
So Splug, from this vantage point, you can see probably 1, 2, 3, 4 hobgoblins,
Yeah.
and then a little halfling feller wearing a cowboy hat.
Yeah, John Hathwain.
Done halfway.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So
Okay.
take
All right. So what are you doing, Splug?
I'm gonna stand in the doorway and, hey guys, hey, is this where we bring this captured slaves? Is this where we bring them?
Not that all 4 of them kind of turn towards you and kind of put one hand on the hilt of their swords.
Hey, I'm here in peace, guys. I'm just a little goblin. Come on, simmer down. I just me and my
Don't
crew, we
stick
got
your
some-
nose where it doesn't belong, Goblin.
I'm
Leave
to
now.
trying to sell you some slaves, jackass. Jeez. Are we not in business here? Do you want to make money? Huh? Come on the hallway.
They
We got
all-
some stuff to show you.
They're all stepping up towards you, Splug.
Yeah, come on out. Come on out. We got lots of slaves here for you. Big ones, small ones, fat ones, skinny ones.
They're
I
just
got
standing
one that
there.
looks like a Persian cat. Tabaxi, hot tabaxi chick.
If I see one step into this square, it's blasting time.
They're all just standing there, got their hands on the hilts of their what they wearing?
Come on out.
Swords? Short
I
swords,
can't
double
let
swords?
go. I can't. Come on out, guys. They're all right here down the side of the hallway. How can you not trust me? I'm a goblin, but I'm a good goblin. I'm on your side.
You can hear the halfling back there start to kind of giggle. You're afraid of goblins.
Man, like,
So-
come on. You're going to put up with that shit from him? How can you be afraid of little old goblin? I'm just a little
So-
guy.
Brian, the murder swarm doesn't have It should, but it doesn't have the mimicry, which it should have. And they're going to use mimicry. The ravens are going to use mimicry, and they're going to make themselves sound like they're going to mimic an injured halfling on the just outside of you there.
Just lost sight of all of them.
Because he walked up and shut the door. All right, so you're going to mimicry something like an injured halfling?
An injured halfling. They've got mimicry. They're ravens. They've got it.
Okay, and you're making it sound like it's out there in the hallway, right?
Yep, that's right.
Okay. Give me a... How do I want to do this?
I'm going to go up and do the Sheldon Cooper knock.
Hold on, let me resolve Rob's thing. A deception roll with advantage. Damn. Okay. Who's closer to the door? Splug and Keldar, give me a perception roll. Keldar, you want to give me one too? See if you're better.
Jesus, even I believe there's an injured halfling out
You
here.
said Keldar?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on one second.
Not used to your name yet, right?
Yeah. No,
It was perception, Keldar.
oh shit.
Oh, that's wrong.
Okay.
Still not
that's
a bad
still good
roll.
enough. Okay, you guys can hear like the two of the hobgoblins that are kind of arguing back and forth in a foreign language, which I'm assuming neither one of you can speak. But no movement at the door.
I bet you Splug can.
Can Splug speak? What do these guys speak? Hobgoblins or something
He
else?
is a goblin.
Yeah.
Let me double check what they speak. Sorry. Yep, common and goblin. How about that? You hear them kind of arguing back and forth about what the fuck is going on with this. It says we don't have anybody else here looking for slaves. And you hear one of them yell back to a name that I don't have prepared to if she knows anything about some other slavers in the area.
I'm going to knock on the door, the Sheldon Cooper knock. Dickhead! Dickhead! Dickhead!
Okay. You hear a voice in Goblin knock back. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh, I can't believe I thought hobgoblins weren't a bunch of pussies. It's too bad. We got here. You want to make some money? Or are you just too stupid to understand that what free trade is? We brought you some fresh
Fuck this.
halfling meat. There we go.
All right, now we can roll initiative as the door bursts open.
Do I get my ready attack?
What was your ready something
That
attack?
I was shooting whoever stepped right there.
Okay, regardless of what they're doing. Okay.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Just trying to get rid of this door.
I also readied one, but it's up to you.
Dirty.
19. 14 damage.
Nice.
On this one right here.
The one that's directly in front of Splug.
And he dropped. And you hear screaming from inside. Everyone rolled initiative. Looks like we're still missing somebody.
All right.
Two.
I hadn't rolled yet, but I will.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
20. Yes. That's the
crazy.
best. That's the best initiative roll I have ever rolled.
Okay. Everybody in? Sort descending. All right, so these guys were bursting out for attacks. I'm going to let them resolve them now. One of them's dropped. So he's just going to try to stab little Splug in the face because you can't call these guys pussies and get away with it.
So
What did they
how
use?
come they get to attack?
because they came barging out of the door, and that was their intent. I'll let you get your
Oh,
attack off first because you stepped in the spot, and that's what you're holding your attack for. Keldar, did you say you're holding an attack as well?
Yeah, I'd posted up there just above the deceptions.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack as well. Let me take these guys off of GM roll. One attack on Splug.
You better kill him.
Wow, look at that horrible roll.
14 hits.
14. These are nope. That does not hit these guys.
Okay.
So
Can Splug free action? Wow, you really are a pussy.
let me make sure they don't get 2 attacks. Hold on. Okay. Nope. That's all he's going to get on his surprise round. That technically is a surprise round there. All right, now we're top of the order. Bryn.
Okay.
So, couple things to clarify for anyone that can see. Splug's probably only can see it. There is a person right here on the map where I'm pinging, but you technically can't see them because they are behind total cover.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to take a step forward so that I'm in good view of that dude. Raven spirits are going to go over and they're going to do this, Brian. They're going to do this. They're going to do. And then. Oh. 24 for 15.
24 for 15 on this guy, right?
On that guy.
Okay. And this is going to be the Bryn show because that one drops.
I'm ready, does.
Okay. Anything else for Bryn?
Bryn then strikes a pose as her bonus action. And everybody who's nearby can see. I want them all to roll perception too to see if they can see it. The cape billow in no wind. She's got her hands on her hips with her right hip sticking out a little bit.
Go and roll, guys. I want to see ones from everybody.
And Splug's gonna free action. Double pussies.
Keldar didn't even notice. That's because Keldar didn't know to look. Gralnar, you knew better.
Are we running perceptions?
Yep, perception to see if you saw me strike the pose.
There you go. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Splug is impressed. I'll
Thanks,
tell you what.
Splug.
Oh. Way to go, Bryn. Way to save my ass.
And then Rob will get an inspiration card. Look at there. 3 of the 4. I got an inspiration card so far.
Nice.
That's
Okay.
it for Bryn.
Okay. Hobgoblins are up.
It's coming.
It's like, boss, this is bad stuff. What is he going to do? Eeny, meeny, miny. Rawr. And this one, through an open door, is going to do something at Splug. Oh, no,
I
I'm
had
not.
a dead body in front of me. I'm half cover. I'm
Half
only
cover
40
from a dead
inches.
body.
I'm only 40 inches tall.
That's more than 3 feet. You're taller than Shorty was.
He's fat and dead. He's got a big belly. He's at least 19 inches high. That's half my body.
All right, I got to do some rearranging here just so I can keep shit straight. These guys don't have range weapons. Good job, Brian. So they're both just going to come in here, charge the door.
Can't
Eeny,
stand on a
meeny,
body.
miny, mo. I'll let you guys stand on the body.
Okay.
You just
I
can't move
wanted one
through
side.
enemy space if they're alive. Okay. One's going to be... Actually, you know what? Both of them are Splug because he just keeps throwing profanities at them and insulting their manhood. So, let's do this.
This is gonna hurt. Yes.
Going to start off with this. That should be a 22 and not 11 because they have pack tactics. I'm assuming 22 hits you for 4 bludgeoning.
Yes.
Okay, and then their next attack with advantage.
Pussy boy.
15 hit.
Just.
Okay. And then the other one's going to do the exact same thing.
Oh, well, fuck you.
16 for another 4, I'm assuming. And a long sword attack.
I'm sorry.
Oh, probably missed.
Nope.
14 still hits. Got to meet it to beat it.
I'm really sorry. We can be friends, can't we?
Time for friends is over. Our friends are dead.
Yeah,
Splug, your turn.
And you're about to be dead too, bitch. I'm going to short sword the one right in front of me, right in the sphincter. And I should get the sneak. Did 14 hit him?
Nope.
No.
Technically,
You wouldn't get the sneak because there's no enemy near him.
Yeah. He's within 5 feet of him. Oh, of him. What
Oh,
about
wait,
the crows?
the Raven. Never mind. I'm thinking about
The
the Raven.
Raven.
Yeah, the Ravens. I
Yeah.
wasn't even considering that. Yeah.
So
never mind, sorry.
14 didn't hit. But I'm going to
14 does not hit.
dagger him. I'm going to dagger him in the arsehole.
Oh, look at you.
There you go.
All right. So that one is not correct for a crit. So it should be 8 total, right?
No, plus 19.
I got the sneak because of the Raven.
Now, are we sure on that? On a companion counts as a.
We always
Ally?
we have in the past decided that the Ravens
Yeah.
counted as an ally.
Okay. All right. That's fine. We'll make sure I'm not setting some new precedent. So, yeah, whatever that is, he's dead.
I just potty trained him. And I'm going to use my bonus action to run over into this corner and cry.
So you mean you're using
Fuck
you're
you.
using your bonus action to disengage and then you're running
Yes.
away.
Yes. And I'm hiding in the
Alright.
corner licking my wound.
Grolnar.
Well, Grolnar is going to be really upset if he gets cursed
Well,
again.
Doesn't Keldar go first?
We got the same. I don't think it
Oh.
matters.
Oh yeah, Keldar should though, because he's higher, on the top.
Why does mine say 12 for Grolnar?
Oh.
I don't know, because it should be 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keldar, you go first then. Oh, you're in there twice for me for some reason. That's weird.
Huh.
All right, Keldar. Sorry.
That's okay. I'm gonna move through my friendly square. Gonna see what's going on. And then he'll just do another flail attack, regular, miss, and then a shield bonus action attack.
And that misses as well.
Wow, these guys are pretty beefy. Okay, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Now it's Grolnar.
All right. Well, the Ravens are up in the air, correct?
Yeah, I think I said
can-
it was like 20 feet, but I think they were within 5 feet of the guys to give them.
Yeah, in order to
access.
do the help
Yeah.
action, they have to be close enough.
Okay.
So they're about head height.
I just want to make sure I can get in here. That's all.
Oh, so you're below the swarms? Is that why I don't see your token?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm right below. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to move the swarm over just so I can see.
Yeah.
20. That hits. And he does not like it. You know how much he doesn't like it? He's like, and his head falls off.
Okay.
He didn't like
So I guess I think I'm gonna meander in here and see
As
what's
that
up.
happens, this little halfling back here is like slapping one hand on a knee and laughing hard.
Okay.
Yeehaw!
I'm gonna come up here and grab some partial cover behind this barrel.
Okay.
Wait for reinforcements.
And just so we're clear, these barrels are like almost all the way to the ceiling. There's like maybe 2 or 3 feet from the top of these barrels to the ceiling.
Okay, but I
giant
mean,
casks.
I can hide out back here just to, because I don't have enough movement to get all the way up there, and I don't want to be left out in the open. So I'm just gonna wait here. If somebody else comes running up, and can get to here, then I'd like to use the rest of my movement at that time.
Say it again. So if someone comes out, you're going to move over here?
If if somebody, one of my guys, makes it past me, I'd like to move up with them.
So as your reaction, if someone moves past you, you're going to stay with them
Yeah.
for the rest of your movement. Okay, and that'll be your reaction. But we're cool with that. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
That's cool.
That's it.
All right. So this one. So busy working with you. I didn't have anything planned for this person, so let me see real quick.
Just surrenders.
She is going to step out in the open. Says, "You fools! Do you not know who you're messing with? Mess with me, you'll surely be dead. Last warning: flee, or you shall feel the ire of the Blood Reavers." And that's what she does.
The Blood Reavers.
Ugly female hobgoblin. Rendell. Oh, it's this guy. You stupid bitch. You're going to die. Runs over this way. Okay, Bryn.
All right. So, birds. Bird is the word. It's going to fly in. Oh, sorry, flew in too far. No, that's fine. They can fly there. And Bryn is going to come to here. And Bryn is going to, well, you know what? It's better if Bryn's right there. And Bryn is going to shoot her.
Son of a bitch.
And that's a crit.
Yep.
So that's 13 force damage plus the 10 automatic 10 for the crit damage. So that's 23 damage. Splug is within 30 feet of me, so Splug is going to be able to roll a hit die plus 5 for healing. Do it, Splug.
Nice.
So 7 plus 5, so 13 healing.
No. Yes, sir.
12,
Ma'am.
I mean.
Thank,
12, you're right, 12.
thank you, ma'am.
All right,
And
so
then
just
Bryn's...
and go ahead.
Yeah, just so we're what, sorry?
Just so we're clear, she was ready in action when anyone tried to attack her. So you got yours off. She's going to get one off as well.
All right.
Okay. But yours almost blows her head off before she gets one last little, "You fools! To a GM, that sucks." 15 feet. Are you within 15 feet? I
No.
don't think you are. So she would do this one instead then.
Raven or whatever.
All right.
And then she drops with her head at a big hole in it. So we are basically out of combat. That was all the bad guys. You can hear the little gleeful laugh come from the back room over there. Woo! Yeah! That was awesome. I gotta tell you, fellers, that was some good shooting. He walks up to her and kind of kicks her in her half-gone head. Woo! Who are you, fellas? I gotta shake your hands. Come here, fella. Walks up to Grolnar. Name's Rendell. What's your name, mister?
Grolnar.
Grolnar, it is a pleasure to meet you, to make your acquaintance. Now, you fellas, you don't look like you're from around these parts. So, what may I ask are you doing here, other than just kicking some hobgoblin ass?
Tell him,
Cat got your
Keldar.
tongue? Cat got your tongue there, Mr. Dwarf?
Tell him,
Come on
Keldar.
now. I won't bite you.
We were
All right.
coming
you moved
by
on.
and we decided
You moved
to
on.
stop in.
You waited too long. All right, that fellow in there don't like to talk much. All right, how about you? You're another little. I just dwarf. Could you guys you speak common, right?
I believe it. I thought we decided to not kill the last one.
Yeah, I had that thought too. I didn't realize I was gonna crit her.
You didn't want to kill him. So he
Rendell, you say?
pokes his head back into the door. Well, her head's clean off. I don't know how you can almost not kill him when you do that.
He's a
gotta-
halfling. How tall is he?
How tall am I?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm all 4'4", mister.
So he's taller than me. I'm gonna run over and go, hey, you're human like, but you're small.
Hey, calm down, mister.
No, I
There's
can't
no,
calm
there's,
down.
there's
I've
no
never
need
seen
to.
a nose that big before.
Did anyone ever tell you you're kind of annoying?
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
they
there's
tell
no
me all
need
the
to.
time. They tell me all the time. They tell me daily I'm annoying. I don't mean to be, but holy
He holds up
shit,
one
you're
finger on your
annoying.
lips, Splug.
Bryn.
Says, shh,
Bryn, do you
it's
see
all
how big
right.
his nose is?
It's
You
all
have
right.
Plug.
It's all right. Calm down. It's all right.
Bryn, do you see his nose? It's huge.
What? I don't care. Hey, oh, who's this lovely lady? May I make your acquaintance? My name's Rendell Halfling Foot.
And Bryn puts her hands on her hips, stands up super straight, and her cloak just starts to billow out behind her. And she says to him, I'm Bryn. We're here to look for some blood reavers.
He lets out a whistle that I can't do, kind of like a woo-wee. Look at that. That's some fancy stuff there. But blood reavers, you say, well, I think you already found them. There's a few dead ones laying in there. But you came down there just for this? I thought you were here to help me.
Well, we figured that they were slavers, and we know blood reavers are slavers. And you looked like you were in need of some help, and they looked like they were in need of some sleepy time. So we gave them sleepy time, and we gave you your. And now we're off to the Seven Pillars Hall.
Yeah.
Maybe you
I
could
heard-
show us.
What?
Maybe you could show us the way.
Before we go, I need to know, Rindle, have you met another dwarf looks similar to me? Name's Dervlin. We're looking for a missing caravan of merchants.
Hey, Randall, you got a big nose. Take a big whiff. He smells just like him too, apparently.
He pulls off his hat. He kind of looks down one hallway, down the other, says, fellas, can we go inside and talk about this? I think we got some cleaning up to do, if you know what I mean. Just keep your voices down. But I'll talk to you more about your missing brother or sister. Y'all got beards, right? Come on in here.
Oh, Randall, I can stay quiet. I'll stay right with you, and I'll stay quiet the whole time.
I
No
don't
one will know I'm here. They
I
won't
don't-
hear me. They won't see me. I'll be right here just being quiet. That's what I do. I'm really good at being quiet, Randall.
He
If
sighs.
you need me quiet, I'll stay quiet for a long time. When do you want me to start? You tell me when to
So-
start, and I'll stay quiet.
So it looks at you, Splug, looks at Gronar. So this one here is real quiet, points at Gronar. This one here won't shut up.
I can shut up. If you need me to shut up, I'll shut up and stay quiet for a long time. You just got to tell me when. You tell
Splug?
me when to start. Yeah.
Splug,
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
all due respect,
Yeah.
shut the hell up
Your-
for
your
a
nose-
minute.
your
Help
nose-
me drag this guy inside.
Your nose
Drag
is
him.
huge.
And Bryn yells out, Splug,
Yes, ma'am?
go check out to see if the girl had anything on her.
Okay, Brent, I'll do what you ask. I'm going to come down and investigate.
So he's basically going to ask you guys to help drag these bodies back inside.
Yep, we'll do that.
So let's kind of just hand wave this that they all get moved out the doorway and piled up over here somewhere.
And Splug goes, Bryn, her head's gone.
Yeah, look at the parts of her that aren't gone.
Oh, okay.
And after that's done, check the other guys too. Don't talk
Okay.
about it until you're finished, and then come and tell us what you found.
Okay, Bryn, I'll do it for you. I'm going to start searching one by one through the cadaver.
Okay.
I can't, but every time I'm checking the woman, the blood reaver, I'm poking my hand, putting my open fist into her open skull, going, it fits.
Oh shit. You find on her, the one with the missing head, 1 mana potion.
Ooh, 1 mana. Hey, Bryn, I found 1 mana potion.
Nice.
So you guys should have access
Hey,
to
Bryn.
all these, but if not, I'll put it.
Bryn, she's not wearing a bra.
God. I need to take one away from you, Gary.
I wanted you to figure out If you give me one, I'll shut up.
Yeah, you should do a tally. You should do a tally system, Brian, and not award them for him until the end of the night.
Okay. Among the others, you also find 2 potions of healing and 20 gold pieces.
So Gralnar and Keldar, you guys should take the healing potions.
I got 2, but if you guys are already.
Oh, you've already got them. You know what? How quickly do you think you're going to blow through your mana, Ren?
Well, so far 0.
Well, so far 0 for me too.
Yeah. I think that you'd be the one that would get the biggest benefit out of it.
Okay. And so 2 healing, 1 mana, and what else, Brian? Sorry, how much gold?
20 gold pieces.
20. Okay, so that's 5 gold pieces each. So everybody add it to your sheets now because I don't want to document it.
5.
Yep.
5 golden pieces.
And definitely Keldar should take a healing potion. And if you've already got 2, Gralnar should definitely take a healing potion. Keldar, if you already have 2, then Splug, you should take one of them.
I have
hold on.
Greater. I have 2 plus the greater. I'm good.
Don't we all start with 2 healing potions?
Yeah.
So shouldn't we all be flush on healing potions? So this would just be a third for everyone, whoever.
I have 2 plus a greater, so I don't need a third yet.
How do you have a greater at the start? Oh, from last game. Yeah. Sorry.
So
yeah, but we should all have 2 healing potions that we would have restocked
cool
on the way out. I thought that was well, I thought that was part of the basic.
Yeah, but these aren't brand new characters, so that's why I didn't assume that we got 2 healing potions at the beginning of the module. That's
okay. I'll assume that it's been like downtime since you left here, so I'll go ahead and waive that and say everyone can have 2 healing potions that you picked up somewhere along the lines, or from Kront or Boonvale somewhere.
Well, I'll happily take one of these extra healing potions if that's
take one.
What you guys want?
Take one, Gralnar. And this is just a normal uncommon mana potion, Brian?
Yes.
So Splug's sitting there and he's looking at Bran and he's kind of doing fake sign language and whisper yelling, "Bran, I finished searching. Can I talk now?"
Brand's in the room, right? Brenda would have ushered you in the room at least.
Yeah, Brandon, I'm in there.
Okay.
Sorry, I was. And I'll say to you, I can't get through the door. There we go. And I'll say to Splug, "No, not yet. I think you missed something."
Okay, Jesus Christ. And he keeps digging. This hobgoblin's not wearing a bra either. Oh,
I mean, the guy hobgoblin?
Dude. Yeah,
this
a dude.
This Rendell dude. What's our next step, Rendell?
Well, first off, he shut the door as you came in. Says, we gotta be smart. And he walks over towards the door. All right, fellas, that was fun. That was a fun training exercise. Yes, indeed. Boy, them blood reavers, woo, nobody wants to mess with you fellas. But that was fun. Let me tell you, we'll hang out here and have a few drinks with you. Then we're gonna head back out. And he comes back in winking at you guys. It's okay, fella. We gotta kind of lay low because that's blood reavers, And so word gets out, there's gonna be a bounty on y'all's head. Maybe mine too. I don't know yet if anyone saw me or they knew I was in here or whatever. But so anyway, where are my manners? I am Randall.
Over to Keldar and goes, "Who's he talking to?"
Well, I'll talk to you in just a minute, Mr. Splug. But introduce myself. I am Rendell Halfmoon. I live here. Well, not here. I live in Seven Pillared Hall. But thank you so much for helping me out in this little situation. Looked like it was no trouble at all for y'all folks. Man, I'm sure I would have negotiated my way out of this one as I usually do. But anyway, much appreciate your assistance in this matter. Tell you what, for doing such a fine and dandy job with these fellas here, I feel like I owe each of you an ale or 2 or 4. Well, what's better than 1 ale than 2? I always say, right? But you're welcome. Come on, follow me down to Seven Pillared Hall, and I'll put you up at the Half Moon Inn. My sister will probably get your bellies all full, and we can talk about whatever you want. But right now, we kind of need to cover our tracks. You know what I'm saying? So, walks over to Grolnar.
Mr. Halflin, it's just I do want to know about my cousin.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Mister. You're asking about your
No,
bearded cousin, right?
we
Was
can
it-
talk when we get to where you're going. If we need to have discretion, let's have it.
Okay, I mean, yeah, we can talk about that, but it looks at each of you. When you guys got like something you can crack one of these babies open.
Yeah.
I got
Growler will
tools.
go.
I can open
I was
anything.
wondering how we were going to hide these bodies. Let's do it.
Now don't just chop it up. Be kind of subtle with it. You know, got to ease it open and let's make it look like it's supposed to be. And we'll put these fillers in there. I mean, pretty sure all these got something in it, but I think this one right here he knocks on it. This has been partaken of the most, so the least amount of waste will happen here. So if someone could crack this baby open, we can stuff these good old folk inside there, and don't want to be any the wiser. I think.
Yeah. Grolnar's going to get his crowbar out and start working on it.
Give me either an athletics or an acrobatics check with advantage. I say acrobatic because you're trying not to break it.
Right. Athletics
Or acrobatics. Your choice.
acrobatics. Ooh.
Good enough. That's good. So let's stuff them all in there. So you guys, over the course of several minutes, can stuff them and maybe have to break a few of their legs.
And as I'm doing that, do they have anything of use on them?
Other than their weapons, let's see what kind of. They are wearing chainmail, and they have wooden shields and long swords.
No gold.
Oh, that's that 20 gold pieces I've shared with you guys earlier.
Okay. Perfect.
Splug's
Yeah.
Okay.
gonna come up to Growlnar and go, I got the rest of her brain. Here. And hand him some gooey stuff.
To who?
To Growlnar from the floor.
Growlnar won't accept it.
Just trying to help. Dinky.
All right. So let's seal this back. Let's seal this puppy back up. Got a little bit of ale on the floor, but that'll help. Let's kind of swash it around. He walks around, kind of sloshing the ale where the blood stains were and the drag marks. Yeah, that's good enough, I think. Yeah, training seminars are known for drawing a little blood and stuff. So hopefully we'll be all good. But just keep your faces kind of down, hidden as we make our way down, just to kind of in case there's any looky-loos looking around here that might want to come looking for us later, if you know what I mean.
Can I have
All
it
right.
behind your nose?
Now, Splug, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm Splug and you're Rendell.
Now, Splug, have I made fun of you other than your very talkative self?
I don't remember.
Well, that's one thing I could make fun of, but I'm not going to. Okay, it is not very nice to make fun of someone's facial features. You of all people should know that. Am I right?
Well, maybe. Maybe. You're not as fun as you used to be.
As I used to be.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you before.
When I first met you, you seemed fun. You don't seem so fun anymore.
Well, I can be fun, but when someone's talking about my well-endowed face, that tends to sour me just a bit.
It wasn't make fun. I was impressed.
Do you think I was born on the wrong side of this wagon today?
Maybe.
Well, I was not, mister. So I would appreciate it if you would keep your comments to yourself just a little bit longer. I'll still buy you an ale or two or four.
I'll be nice. I
All right.
promise. Boy Scouts honor.
All right. So back to my dwarf friend. You were asking about your cousin. So I mean this with all due respect, but can you try to describe your cousin in a little more detail than just being a dwarf and bearded?
Well, he carried around a lot of baubles on him. He had like a
He had a lot of bubbles on him?
Not bubbles, bubbles.
Bubbles. Oh, you use fancy talk. I'm sorry.
Bibles?
Oh,
He's a
did you say
merchant.
Bibles? I didn't hear that either.
He's a merchant. And he's likely with other merchants. And we're
Oh, is
looking
he?
for a group of maybe a dozen of them.
Oh, does he frequent the Seven Pillar Hall often?
Little
I'll say meta knowledge. That's a no.
Okay. Not typically. He tends to stay between the Enjast and Kront and other places around there.
If
Maybe.
if he's been here, chances are we'll have to meet some of the other merchants down in Seven Pillared Hall. Maybe they've seen him. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. There's been a few dwarves here over the past few weeks, but I mean, y'all look alike to me. With all due respect, it's hard for me to tell one from the other. You got so much facial hair, you can't see, facial features. Like my good friend here, Splug, likes to point out. I mean, some of us have more well endowed features than others when we're not covered up by all this hair. So perhaps we should ask around indiscreetly back down in town. Perhaps my sister or my brother or my other brother maybe seen or heard of your merchant friend, cousin.
Anything you could find out, I'd be greatly appreciated.
Well, I'll do my best to help you out, mister. You help me out, I help you. You scratch my back, I scratch your, whatever it is.
Mr. Rendell, sir?
Yes, Blood.
Well, do your brothers and sister have any endearing features that will help us recognize them?
I have a sneaky suspicion you're trying to make fun of me again.
I'm asking a polite question, like a polite person would say to another polite.
They're all about my size, and they all got a well-endowed face. And he says that kind of with a pissed off look on his face.
Rendell's nose looks fine to me.
And your beard looks not dirty to me either.
Rendell, don't walk behind him. Just saying.
I think you got.
Why? Is it because I got a big nose and I might smell it? Is that what you're trying to insinuate there, Mr. Goblin, sir?
No, he farts a lot. Doesn't matter how big your nose is.
Nothing wrong with fart every once in a while. It's life's little present.
It's the ghost of food past.
All right. Any other questions you fellows got before we head out? I'd advise we kind of keep the chit chat on the low down till we get into town.
We follow you, or do you want to follow one of us?
Oh, I know my way. Do you guys know your way?
We're following you.
All right, I'm fine with that. I know my way around here like the back of my hand. Lived here for years. I know my way. I know where to go. I know where not to go. So y'all just stay with me. Any more trouble pops up, I'm sure you'll take care of it.
If you knew where to go, how come you got in trouble here?
Well, these fellows, they found me a few hours ago and trying to shake me down. I know what they're into. They thought they were going to be able to sell me on the black market, but I don't think it would have happened. I would have bought somebody out before I would have got thrown into the clink.
You think a feller like you could smell trouble brewing?
I'm starting to not like you, Mr. Splug.
I joined the club. Nobody does.
I can see why.
You're sure you want to buy him ale? You know his name is Gulps Backwards.
Oh.
That's awesome.
It's fine. Maybe that'll help to bring down the chatter just a little bit. I'm all for that. So,
and Bryn mutters under her breath, yeah, because alcohol always decreases the chatter.
God knows from personal experience. It doesn't.
All right. If no more questions, let's head on down to Half Moon Inn. I'll buy you guys a cold one.
Excellent.
Okay. All right. So you guys make your way down the rest of the switchback. No more for encounters, and let's go to this map. So probably going to be a little bit of theater at the bottom. Hopefully this is set up right. It shouldn't have dynamic lighting on it. You guys should see everything.
Yeah.
Let me know if that's not the case.
See it all.
Okay. And you guys are basically coming through. This is the Road of Lanterns heading down into Seven Pillared Hall. And you guys should see if you scroll to the right, I think I got that visible, right? You should see like a list to all the numbers correspond.
Oh, wow.
And his family's inn is called the Half Moon Inn, number 10 over here. So he'll kind of point you guys in that direction. He'll point out some of the buildings along the way. The custom house, number 2. If you guys want more details, a question about what they are, he can kind of give you a brief little rundown of that, or I can, as we're making our way over to the Half Moon Inn. Unless there's something else you guys want to do, ask, or partake in.
Mr. Rindle, do we need to stop by the customs house for anything? Do we need to declare any goods or reason for being here?
Well, the custom house, as I was about to explain to you, that's the headquarters for the enforcers employed by the mages here in Saroon. They kind of keep order in this place. So unless you're in trouble, there's really no reason to go in there. Plus, I got Brugg. He's kind of a blowhard, and he likes to cause trouble with new folks. I mean, he doesn't do anything, bad or evil per se, but he's just kind of a big bully, and it's just best to avoid him if you can.
Well, me and him probably wouldn't get along.
No, Splug, I think you would be a shit stain on the bottom of his loincloth within a couple hours. So please stay clear of him.
Right.
And he shares that Brugg is an ogre. So in Seven Pillared Hall, there's going to be all kinds of races down here, both that are normally good and bad. Matter of fact, he would tell you that as you come in. It's okay, you're going to see some odd people here. Don't cause any trouble. Because like I just explained to Mr. Splug here, you will become a shit stain that runs down the river here into nothingness if you cause too much trouble in here. Okay? We all get along. Maybe not all the time, but we all civil. Any other questions about the custom house there, sir?
Well, not the custom house. Was there any other places you'd suggest that we don't go?
That you don't go? Well, I mean, he'll point at number 6 over here, which is these brick building. They house all the merchants, so that might be a good place to go see if your cousin is it. If he's been here recently, that's where they tend to put up the merchants when they do make their way down here. But you also said that he wasn't a regular merchant of the Seven Pillared Hall. Is that correct?
That's correct. He was just taken on the road.
Taken on the road. What do you mean by that? Did you share with him that he was actually captured by the Blood Reavers?
Yeah, I would say the Blood Reavers that you were just dealing with, the ones that we just fought, we believe that they had something to do with his disappearance. We're trying to figure out where their lair is, for lack of a better term.
Oh, all right then. Well, you got a score to settle with the Blood Reaver. You just better be careful about it. Like I said, it's not as easy as that little thing you guys went through. There's bunches of them, and some of them we don't even know about. But let's go have a beer, and then we'll talk about what the old Rindle here can possibly do to help you out with that regard.
Sounds good.
Okay. Let's see. What is number 7? Since you're going to walk by it. Number 7. House Azir. That's another merchant company. That's the headquarters back in Telflin. You guys heard of Telflin? I maintain a trading post in here in the Seven Pillared Hall. They deal mostly in surface goods such as wine, ale, leather, and woodwork. They like trading with these subterranean folk who come to the Seven Pillared Hall, including them their deep gem dwarves and the Grimmerzal Duergar, and fellas dealing some of the weird stuff and odd stuff that you find down here in the Underdark. And let's see here.
Are any groups that don't like each other?
Oh, there's lots of groups that don't like each other. But like I said, if anybody causes trouble, they just get stomped on by these by the Bronze Warders, and the Mages of Saroon do not put up with that shit.
I'll be at my best behavior. I'll behave Okay, well, cause any trouble won't irritate anyone, I promise.
Just in passing. Let's see here. Deep Gem Company is this over here. Number 5 is a Temple of Hidden Light. Small shrine dedicated to Arathis, the goddess of law and civilization. All the 8s. What are the 8s? Oh, these are called pigeonholes. And this is just one branch or one area of the pigeonhole. You can see on the map there's several 8s all over it. It's basically these, for lack of a better term, like little caves that have been dug into the side of the walls as like residences for some of the people that actually live here and work here. 9, that's a deep stair. That's a passageway that leads down into the Underdark. Randall advises do not go that direction if you're not from there. You will not be returning more than likely. Big feature here at 14. I forgot about that. Let's point that out real quick. A stone platform in the eastern part of the hall stands a 10-foot wide, 30-foot tall statue of a minotaur. The bronze form has arms outstretched in a ritualistic pose. On the floor surrounding the statue, a 20-foot diameter circle is etched with gleaming runes. And Riddle tells you that is what the mages of Sarun use to teleport up into their tower in the northeast corner of the hall. And the mages closely guard that ritual that allows one to use the circle. Though they have no prohibition against actually watching anyone perform the ritual. So the tower, which was, what did I say it was? 21. This over here. The stone bastion has several window slits on its upper floor looking out over the hall, but no visible doors. He tells you this building serves the headquarters of the mages Sarun, and the wizards come and go by means of teleportation circle there at that base of that Minotaur statue I told you about. Anything else we will cover at a later time. Okay. All right, so let's talk about where we're heading to next. The Half Moon Inn. Large building sits against the side of the hall. Serves as one of the main trading posts. There's a tap room and an inn. He tells you the halflings of the Half Moon family run this place. You guys, they stock a variety of foodstuff and other goods obtained from Half Moon posts and neighboring lands. And let's see here. He tells you he is the nephew of Era Half Moon, who runs the inn. And she tells you she has a real pleasant manner, but she has an iron backbone. She built this inn in a profitable enterprise for our family. And I tell you what, she'll show you some gratitude for what you just did for me after I put in a good word for you. And I have no doubt she'll probably put you up here for at least a couple nights, rent free for what you did. What else here?
Appreciated.
Says Brug, the head enforcer, sometimes likes to frequent the inn, more so to just harass some of the non-half moons. He tells you that there's an understanding between the half moons and mages of Sarun that Brug won't really harass them, but he will harass the patrons occasionally. And that pretty much every business establishment in here pays somewhat of a tribute to the mages for the protection of the bronze warders and the enforcers.
Okay. Is there a place where the Blood Reavers do their business here? Are they even allowed to do business?
Because wait till we get inside into a quiet booth, please.
Oh, aye.
Yes, Keldar, I thought I was the problem.
So he ushers you guys in there. Gives a brief introduction to his aunt. She brings you around a round of ale, and he finds you a nice little quiet booth in the corner. Kind of talk about in more detail of what you're looking for here. He says, all right now, so you're asking about and their Blood Reavers, right? You want to get them?
Just want to learn more about them. Are they allowed to be in this town? Is there a shop here where we could maybe find one of them fuckers and pull it aside and get some answers?
Well, the blood reaver, you see, there's a lot of them around here, but you won't see them. They hide out down in I heard down in the Chamber of Eyes, and a bunch of filthy muck eaters, all of them, I tell you. They're thieves and slavers, and not necessarily in that order, but you did me a good one, so y'all need to rest up, and I'll tell you what, whenever you're ready, I'll draw you out a little map on how to get to the Chamber of Eyes, but you just got to be careful because that's where all of them hang out. Okay, you go in there just guns a blazing. Like I said, I keep saying that recurring story about shit stains. Well, you all be one of those underneath their boots if you go in there guns a blazing. But I'll point you in the right direction if you want to go give them a old what for.
Maybe not today, but certainly soon.
All right, well, here, let's pour you another one. There's another round of ales for you guys. What else can I answer for you guys?
Where's the armory? Or
Armor.
the armorer, excuse me.
That's a good question, fella. Let me put my thinking cap back on. This is Brian has to read through his list. Is there an armor in here?
Figured to be 15 or 16.
Or 19?
Oh, thank you. That'll help me.
Maybe 15, 16, 19. Yeah.
Okay, 15 is Gindars, Curios, and Relics. He tells you it's ran by an expatriate drow. He trades in old treasures from the Labyrinth itself.
No.
Tells you he's smug and greedy, but he's left behind the loth worshipping ways of his people years ago when his family life started in one of them interminable vendettas of that crazy drow society bull crap. But he recovers somewheres himself, but he prefers to kind of pay others to risk life and limb. But so he might have a few things worth gandering over, but he typically likes to trade more so than he likes to get coin for his goods.
Cool.
Okay, so that's Gundars. What was the other number you asked about? 16?
16 and 19, Don said.
16. That's Dreskin, the provisioner. Rotund little man with a wheedling manner, he says. Makes a living by importing foodstuffs and other supplies from the Great Dale and the surrounding community. He mostly cheats customers as much as he can, especially those he thinks he won't see again, such as fellers like you. So just be aware of that if you go try to buy something from him. What was the other number?
19.
The Grimazal trading post. Those fellows work mainly with the Mages of Saroon directly. They really don't do much business with the average folk or merchants out here. So may not have much luck with them. But I'll tell you one thing, I'm pretty sure that they are on the outs with the old Blood Reavers. For some reason, them two just hate each other. There's stories of them having big old brawls down further in the labyrinth somewhere. But Duergar do what Duergar do, so you take that as far as you think you can.
Thank you. You've been very kind to us.
Well, I try to be. Anything else I can answer for you, fellers? Okay, take that as a no. All right, so if you guys want to stay the night, do you guys want to head out technically evening, even though it's like dark all the time here? What do you guys want to do? Do you guys need to take a rest to get anything back?
Not me.
Splug and I have both taken some damage.
Okay, so it's up to you. Again, they'll put you up for at least a couple nights free of charge.
Would a short rest work, or?
I don't know that we need to. Well, I mean, we could always have a full night if we've been traveling all day and stuff like that.
It's true. It's true.
But I don't. Keldar would argue against staying a couple days. He really wants to make sure. So.
No, but we could head out tomorrow morning. I worry about staying out too late downstairs and not having that rest and then getting some exhaustion because it's the middle of the night.
Agree.
Right. How long's it been, Brian?
You guys have been traveling for 3 or 4 days. So I'll say it's like roughly, I don't know, like 5 o'clock at night.
Okay, so we
Like
could
night.
hang in tonight.
We
Yeah.
should probably go check out the Grimmer's Duel. And then rest or
Well, you wanted to see an armorer. Did we decide if there's an armorer around?
Well, we never found one.
Well, Dreskins, or not Dreskins, the drow guy.
Gendar.
Yeah, Gendar, that's right. He's probably your best bet to finding anything like magical, not necessarily armor.
I would like to go see what he's got from an uncommon perspective.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't hurt to go there, period. Yeah. See what he's got.
Is that where you guys want to go next?
Yep.
Before you take your long rest?
Yep. Yes, please.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
So we're gonna take Rindle up on his offer of staying the night,
Yes.
and we might be back. So if they can sort of hold our rooms, that would be great.
Yeah.
But for tonight, we're definitely going to stay for tonight, and we're just going to go and wander town for a little bit and keep Splug from getting everybody killed.
Sounds good.
All right. And Gindar's was number 15, right?
Yeah.
Across the bridge. Oh, this is a big waterfall up here that comes splashing down to a big pool right here. And Rendell would have said in passing, this is where most of the denizens of Seven Pearl get their fresh water. It pours to the middle of it and disappears into a cavern that drops into the floor. Right here as well. No one really knows where it goes to. Other than if someone drops in there, they're probably dead.
Bad idea.
What is a Wainwright? What number was that?
4.
Number 4. Ersk the Wainwright. Handful of human merchants from the Great Vale, as well as dwarves from the Boon Vale. Sometimes visit Seven Pillared Hall with their wagons, and that means there's work for Wainwright here. So a person that works on and repairs wagons.
Got it.
I thought
Okay.
a neurologist lisp. Wainwright. Waning out.
Can we go further with whatever Rendell would have explained to you, or is that good for now?
Oh, that's good.
All right, so heading over to Gindar's Curios and Relics. Okay, Grindar is just closing up shop as you guys arrive. Says, we got some new merchants in town. I didn't hear that yet. What are you fellas in for? What you got for trade? Talkative bunch.
We're not merchants. We're actually potential buyers.
Potential buyers. Well, that makes you a merchant, does it not? Regardless what you want to call yourself. Again, I don't really sell wares, more so I do trades. Occasionally I'll add a little coinage to it if the trade of items isn't quite fair, but what are you looking for and what do you got to trade?
Looking for any protection items.
Protection items.
Yeah.
What kind of protection items? What do you mean by that?
Condoms. Birth control pills.
Nice. Something to raise my AC, give me constitution, let me regain hit points.
Lubricated condoms.
What are these hit points you speak of? So, well, I guess you fellas really aren't merchants. You look more like adventurers. So, why, you here to maybe join the enforcers? I mean, I'm sure they could hook you up with whatever they need if you join forces with them, but I'm not really known for swords and armor.
Well, to be frank, we're going to go downstairs and have a look around and see what we definitely are adventurers, and we're going to go see what we can bring back up.
And
And then she puts her hands. She puts her hands on her hips, and then she lets the cape flow behind her as she gallantly looks forward.
Nice.
Oh, I was like, you got something worth trading.
Oh, the cloak ain't going anywhere.
Well, you never say never, right? There's a price for everything. Regardless, go ahead.
Did we have something in our loot bag? I just noticed it's empty. That's why I asked. I thought we had some loot.
Well, we have the pearl of power, and we have and we got the sword. Those are the two things that we got.
Okay, so we don't have anything from our last. Okay.
No.
All right. Thank you. Sorry.
Keldar
Go ahead.
may be willing to part with like the sky render, especially if we're going underground.
Okay, so you're going to offer that up to him? Or you just having a discussion with us out of character?
I'm just kind of thinking it out of character. I guess, how does this work? Is the idea you kind of show him what you got and then he shows you his wares?
Yeah, and keep in mind, he told you that he's not really one that deals in weapons and armor. So if you're trying to swap weapon for weapon, he probably won't have anything.
No,
He deals more like the other types of artifacts
really
and magical stuff.
that other stuff that I'm interested in. So
Okay, so if you're wanting to try to trade that Skyrender for something, that's what you're asking?
yeah, potentially.
Okay.
Depending on what he has.
All right. 1 second. Let me randomly roll to see what he has got.
Right.
That Skyrender weapon is a uncommon item, right?
This is correct.
Okay.
Don, I put the Keldar feels his brain bleeding because whenever I play with people in the local group and they start talking about anything meta, specifically AC and hit points and stuff, like I got this guy Andrew that always like, awesome. Trying to channel that.
Nice.
Okay, start marking this down. These are different things he's going to have on his shelf that he feel may be a equal value. He's got a spell scroll of 3rd level. I'll look up what it is in a second. That'll work. He has a Hathran mask. Hathran.
Would I have known what that is?
You'll find out in a second.
No.
I'm not done rolling yet.
And I'm assuming that you guys who've been playing for a while probably have gold to spend too.
Yeah.
Out of the room, guys. Out of the room.
He doesn't want gold.
Oh, here you go. Do we have bards in the group or you may stop?
What?
Do we have bards in the group?
I think Kevin's character was a bard, but we don't have any bards.
Okay, I won't even bother saying what this is then. If we have no bards, I'll keep going. He has a blood harvest ring. One more, and then I'll pull these up for you guys so you know what they are. And a monocle of perusal.
Blood harvest ring. Monocle
Okay.
perusal.
Wasn't the Tragically Hip's last hit song?
All right, so let me go into my transmogrifier and drag these over. These are all things that he feels are any one of these would be an equivalent trade for your, I forget what you call it, Skyrender, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, unless there's someone else in the party that would also potentially like the Skyrender.
Okay, read them off to me in alphabetical order. Let me pull the first one. What's the first one?
Blood harvest ring.
Blood harvest ring. Thank you. And let's see, it is archived.
Sounds like a Blood Reaver favorite.
Okay, what's the next item in alphabetical order?
Hathran mask.
This is from my set.
Oh, you have something already?
I have one item from this set already.
Ooh.
This will be a first.
So Hathran mask is the next thing.
Yep. Or do I need to keep going? Or are you going to try to talk him into?
No, well,
No,
let's see what the
Okay.
three
All
things
of them
are.
do. Yeah, because
Yeah.
he might get this then for that, but other people get other things. Gain advantage on 2 enemies adjacent to your spirit companion. I guess I'm confused.
All right. So Hathorn Mask is going to give you a general description. I got to roll again to see which kind it is. But there's Hathorn Masks.
Rushman.
I don't know if all of those are in common. I'm assuming they are.
Let's go fling.
All right. What's the next item in alphabetical order?
Monocle of Perusal.
Okay. I think there was one, maybe 2 more.
No, that was it. Just the 3.
Okay. All right. So there's a 3 you got to choose from if you want to try to trade.
What are those?
Nah.
We can't click on any of the masks. What are those? Are
I
there
got to
any of those?
roll.
Are there any
I
of
gotta
those
roll.
masks that you like, Rand? Just by
You don't-
by the name alone?
You don't get your choice. I'll have to roll randomly which one it
Oh,
is.
okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if someone wants to roll me a D8,
The 8.
Mhm.
I can do it.
Do it, Rand.
Mask of the Hathorn then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I gotta go pull that one over. Crap, I closed the transmogrifier. Mask of the Hathorn.
Mouse counts as a pair of lenses. Okay, so it's like eyewear. And it is for sorcerer only. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it'd be right in his wheelhouse.
I didn't see it come up.
No, I'm just seeing that the
Oh, I
Hathorn
see.
mask says sorcerer only.
I'm still pulling it
have
over.
enough potentially for that set piece too.
Well, Rand, I would trade my Pearl of Power for that set piece. So
Oh, gotcha.
see what this mask is like. If this mask of Hathorn is good for you, then definitely trade your item for it. I'll give up the spell slot that Pearl of Power will give me for this Blood Harvest ring, because it has powers in and of itself, and then I'll have 2 set pieces, which means that if enemies are within 10 feet of my ravens and they're invisible, I see them. And I gain advantage on 2 enemies adjacent to my spirit companions, which is a big deal.
All right. Yeah, Brian, that's pretty good. I think that is better and more flavorful versus the crossbow.
What is that?
The Mask of the Hathorn that you just posted.
Okay, so you want to trade that for your Skyrender weapon?
Yeah, I think that'd be a pretty good fit if that's okay with everybody else.
They were all in agreement?
Sure.
Yeah.
Brian, will he? I'm going to hold out the Pearl of Power. I'm going to ask him. Ask him if he'll trade my Pearl of Power for his Blood Harvest ring.
Is it uncommon?
It is.
Okay. He'll look you over. What's your other item that you have? Is it like an amulet or something?
It's the circlet, so it's the basically a tiara.
Okay. So as part of your negotiation, are you going to keep that information hidden, or are you going to share that with him that you already have one piece of the set?
No, I'll keep it hidden. I don't want to. I'm not going to flash other magic items that I have around me.
Okay.
I've already flashed the Click of Billowing. I'm not going to do anything else.
Okay. All right. So he'll look over your Pearl of Power. Does it have a spell in it?
No.
Is that how it works?
No, because it's not like that. No. It gives me an extra spell slot if I want it.
Ah, that's right. Okay. He looks it over. Says, "I'm okay with that. I probably have a better chance, trading this for something good than this mask. Only certain people can use it. Deal."
No, it's no. You're getting confused. You're getting things confused.
Oh,
The
that's right.
ma-
You
The
want
mask is what Rand is trading for the Sky Reaver dealie. I want the ring.
Okay. Again, uncommon for uncommon. He's fine with it.
Okay, done.
Grolnar's going to say, you should also get some gold with that, because that's not an even trade. That mask.
You talking to your friend? You should give me more money. I'm okay with that.
No, I'm talking to him.
He done made the trade. Deal's a deal. There's no takebacks.
All right. How about this +1 sword, Acreus? You got anything like it?
Like I told you, I don't deal in weapons and armor. That opens me up for other things that may befall me.
Well, had to ask.
I get it. I get that all the time. But you guys are going down into the labyrinth, right? Who knows what you'll find down there?
Exactly.
So tell you what, since you're heading down there, I might have a proposition for you, if you're interested. You interested in doing a little favor for old what's his name, Gendar?
Depends on what the favor is.
Yeah.
Well, hold on, man. Let me read, and I'll tell you what the favor is.
We're
Since I've been
business people.
looking for a group of able-bodied adventurers like you folk. Retrieve an item of it's only commercial value for the drow. It's an ancient skull scepter. It's non-magical, I'll tell you that right now, but I can make a decent amount of money selling that item back to one of its original clients in the Underdark. I originally acquired it from the Bone Chamber near the cisterns beneath the Seven Pillared Hall, but lost it when my agents were ambushed by the Duergar. So here's what I've learned. There's a Duergar in the Horn Hold that currently possesses my scepter. I'm sorry, the scepter. But it obviously clearly belongs to the drow and to me. If you happen to come across either the scepter or these Duergar in your travels through the Horn Hold, I shall pay you handsomely for returning that scepter to me. To the tune of what say you to 500 gold pieces as compensation for accomplishing this task and returning that scepter to me.
Certainly, we could go 600 per
Well,
person.
no, I'm thinking he doesn't want to deal in gold. Why are we dealing in gold? What's the equivalent? We'll bring the scepter to you. What's the equivalent that you'll give to us that you have?
Like I said, it's non-magical, so I'm sure I can scrounge up something around here that's worth about that value if you prefer.
Oh, it's non-magical. I didn't hear that part. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's more
Okay,
of
but
a
we
more
can use that
sentimental
as
value to a certain house within my former brethren.
Would say you give us 500 gold who want the gold, and for everyone else you give us 600 in store credit.
I gave you 500 gold pieces plus 600 gold pieces
No,
per
either
person.
or. So each person gets 500 gold pieces, or they get 600 in store credit.
I don't think we're getting 500 each.
Oh, I thought he said 500 each. Sorry.
No, 500 total.
Okay. No. Okay. Well, I'm cool with that then. But I will ask if he's got any. You got any? I once heard about these magical rings that can do special things for you. Do you have any magical rings?
He's looking for the ring of Viagra.
Who is Viagra? I haven't heard that name before.
The goddess of wood.
Goddess of wood. Don't see a whole lot of that down here. So I showed you my wares. I mean, you come back next week, I may have made a few more deals with some more merchants coming through. Who knows? You tell me.
All
You
right.
come back in a week, and I'll see if I got something new.
All right, I certainly appreciate it.
All right, so pleasure doing business with you, fellas. Remember, keep an eye out for the Duergar horn and the horn hold. That's where I think they are.
Hornhold.
Horned hold.
Of course, you picked another module that has Duragar, Brian. You got a thing for Duragar.
You haven't met Duergar yet in this campaign. You're Underdark. It's bound to happen sooner or later. All right. Any other questions for him?
I think we're good.
Okay. So meta-wise, this guy is for basically trading only, not to acquire more stuff. So if you got something you're not crazy about, go talk to him. He may have something new. You can trade it out for something more of use of you. That's the whole reason for him being here. Well, it's not weapons or armor. Okay.
Okay.
All right. What next, fellas? You guys gonna take a rest at this point? Do you want to ask about any other place in here?
You want to check out Grimmer's All Trading, see if you do have weapons?
Remember, he told you Grimmersall, they work directly with the mages. They don't really interact with merchant folk or anyone else here in town.
Oh, but they're the ones that we need to go see based on what what's her face told us. Gosh darn.
Did she tell you Grimmersall or she just tell you Duergar? I think that was actually Percival that told you that.
I was just thinking when he said that those are the Duergar clan, I thought that maybe that was kind of pointing us in the right direction.
I mean, could be. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying that the Grimmersall
She said
Duergar work
Duergar.
directly with the mages.
Yeah, or someone told us Duergar, whether it was her or whether it was
Yeah, someone would have told you that the Duergar and the Blood Reavers are kind of at odds with each other.
Yeah.
So if you want to find that location of the Blood Reavers, that Duergar may be another source to dig up dirt on them for a price.
I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, what next, fellas? So right now I see you got choices. Take a rest. Rindo will kind of give you his directions to where he last heard the Blood Reavers were. You could just go exploring in the labyrinth, try to see if you can find this scepter that Gendar is looking for. Was there a third one? Just those two. I think it was just those two right now.
Yeah, I think we definitely want to take a long rest before we go into the Underdark.
Yeah, I need some hit points back.
Okay.
Could use a long rest.
All right. So no need for rope perception. You're staying at the Half Moon Inn where you're relatively safe. Other than just you may hear during the night a giant ogre come in and kind of rough a few people up. Small little scuffle, nothing deadly at that point, but all goes quiet and you guys can get a good night rest and gain all your hit points, your mana back, everything else. Okay, then we'll pick it back up in the morning where Randall meets you for breakfast. Thanks you again. And it tells you he can tell you how to find the Chamber of Eyes. So I can't wait to see you guys teach those slavers a lesson. So looking at this map, he tells you guys to leave the 7-pillared hall through the dragon door. Dragon door, is it labeled on here?
Number 20.
Number 20. So you're going through the dragon door. He tells you to follow the route marked by prospectors and miners. Give you kind of a description of what that mark is on the walls. And he said that path leads through a maze of chambers, halls, and passageways. Tells you to stay on the path, don't wander off too far, because once you leave the 7-pillared hall, you're on your own and out of the protection of the mages and the bronze warders. Says once you reach the Chamber of Eyes, just turn left into the narthex. I'm not even sure what the hell narthex is, and you guys know what that word means?
No.
Turn left into the narthex of the Chamber of Eyes when you pass a doorway that has a lintel carved with 5 staring eyes.
Okay.
It says the prospector's routes are marked with dwarven runes chiseled in the wall at each branching passage and in each chamber with multiple exits. You guys should be able to easily follow those markings.
Cool.
Okay. Any last questions from Rindle before you guys head out?
I don't think so. So we got a long rest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm saying this next morning when he kind of shares this general directions for you guys on how to get there.
Perfect.
Okay. Just looking to see if the dragon door has a description to it. Stone door is carved in the shape of a dragon gripping an orb in its claws. The passage beyond leads into the labyrinth. The chamber lies somewhere in this general direction. Dun dun dun. All right, so drop your tokens in or give me a general marching order. How close you guys staying to each other, or someone out in front leading the way? How are you guys doing that?
Lug will be third. I'll go third. How's that, guys?
Okay. I guess Keldar would typically be second. Makes sense then.
Eldar, I got your back, buddy. At least the bottom half of your back. I'll protect you.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
I was saying, I don't know who's got better AC, but whoever's got better AC should probably be better off up front.
It's you. Keldar's a sorcerer.
Oh, all right.
Okay, he probably has like 30 AC with something.
Right.
with,
Yeah.
with various shields, etc., etc., etc. Sure. Rand,
I cast shield 7 times.
Rand does not take a character that can't cast shield. I'll tell you that right now.
That's not exactly true, but all my characters have good AC typically.
It's mostly true though, Rand.
It's mostly.
So
Usually.
you guys are staying all tight knit like that as you go through the corridors within 5 feet of each other. Is that right?
Is that safe?
Stay. If I think there's a trap ahead, I'm gonna drop back another 5 feet to just wait and see if he falls in before I'm like right behind him.
How are you going to know if it's a trap? Is Gralnar being your trap seeker since he's in front, I guess?
Well,
That's kind of the idea.
Gralnar is certainly going to use his dwarvish wisdom to make sure we're on the same or on the correct path, following the dwarvish sign.
So we could go half speed, right? And you could use your perception to
Look for stuff.
keep an eye open.
Yep. That's a great idea.
And everybody here has dark vision, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you're not lighting a torch or anything, right?
Two dwarves and an elf and a goblin. Everybody's got dark vision.
Which perception rolls will still be disadvantage in total darkness.
It's just Donnie that doesn't have it.
Okay,
Oh, but he's got way better than dark vision.
Donnie does?
Yeah, he's a Twilight cleric. He's got 300 feet or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Darn, he's not here.
Yeah, and he'd be our highest perception. He'd be normally the one we just shove in front, probably.
All right, so just so I'm clear, no one's going to do a lantern, a torch, anything, right?
Correct.
It's going to go all natural.
How do we see other people coming and going? Do we see them with torches? Because I think like rather than us being all skullduggery, if we see other people coming and going down the passageways with torches or lanterns, I would suggest that our party kind of do the same, at least for now.
Yeah, agreed. If that's the custom here, then let's do it.
Where you guys are headed, there is no custom. Where you're going, rules are off limits. Where you're going, if you run into a bunch of drow, they could easily slit your throat as to join your party.
Doing in the party.
So you're out of the safety of Seven Pillared Hall once you go through that dragon door. Does that change anything in your plan?
Consensus? What do you guys want? Light, no light?
Splug's gonna go about 20 feet behind Bryn.
Uh, we got two dwarves up front. We're natural enemies to the drow.
Having read the Salvatore books, light in the Underdark is a death sentence.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, we'll go as we are. Hey, Kaldar, Growlar, can you guys read Dwarven cursive writing?
Dwarven curses. Yeah.
Cursive.
Yep.
Yes,
All right.
we're very cursive language.
Isn't Dwarven cursive just called Elvish?
Bryn, I think that was a shot at you.
I think Dwarven cursive is the alternate name is Angry Dwarven.
Anger Dwarven.
Okay. So he told you it's probably about a 3 or 4 hour walk to get to the Chamber of Secrets if you're going at a normal pace. But I heard you guys say you're going at a half pace and can be somewhat stealthy. Is that correct?
Well, I don't think stealthy was the thought. I think perception was the thought.
Yeah, but at the same time, I think moving slowly and stealthily. Well,
Yeah, we can do the same. There's no reason not to.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are going to move at half speed.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be like a 6 to 7 hour march to get here at a half pace.
Half speed today to live tomorrow.
Okay. All right, so here's what I want. Gronal, you're in front. So give me a perception roll for every hour that you travel.
Okay. Ooh,
Okay, should not be advantage.
correct.
Or nature. Oh, there. That must be lagging.
Keep going. That's 2 hours. Oh, yeah, that first one was a nature, so that didn't count. So,
It
okay,
doesn't-
20
he
and
actually-
23.
It would have been 21, 20, and 23, Brian.
Hold on.
Oh,
Hold on. Will I roll? Okay. That's your
Oh my
fourth roll.
gosh.
Okay. Roll one more time for fifth
Well,
hour.
that's 5 rolls. The 18 nature would have been a 21 perception.
No, I didn't count it.
okay.
I didn't count it.
I got 2 more.
Nope. That's 1, 2. Hold on. Stop right there because you rolled a 10.
Yep.
Okay. Now I need someone, I don't care who, someone roll me a d20.
Got it.
Whisper
I
it
got
to
it.
me.
Oh, to whisper to you?
First
Okay.
one to whisper it to me. That was not a whisper.
I had the GM.
Who's the first one to whisper D20 to Brian?
I still haven't seen any whispered.
Look,
d20s.
there's another non-whispered one.
So I've clicked on my sheet to GM.
Yeah, but you're not rolling it off of your sheet.
You're
You're rolling
Yeah.
it. You're rolling it off of the roller.
Ah,
I don't know how to
Oh
do
my
it either.
god, you guys are
Oh.
all retarded.
If you click on the little dice on the left side,
Oh my
at the
god.
very top, there's a button that says GM.
Here you go,
click on
Brian.
that. Okay, all right. Finally, I got one.
Oh, nice. Hey, there is the little button called GM. All right, I didn't realize that.
I didn't either. I didn't know how to do it. That's why I was waiting.
It's better. I literally whispered Brian 1D20 instead of even the roll function.
All right, so hold please. Gronal, your perception roll was 10, right?
Correct.
Gary, I love that I was like, dude, you're not doing it right. And I did it.
I gotta close all my extra things I had open here. I don't need that anymore. Hold please. I'm setting up this next place you're going to. Gronar's in front.
Lars dead first.
And Keldar is right behind Grolnar, right?
Sure.
And then it was Bryn or Splug, I forget.
Slug.
Splug. Okay. And then Bryn. And then Bryn's Ravens. Where are your Ravens? There they are. Okay, Gralnar. As you approach a left turn in the hallway, you take a step and you can feel your skin burning.
Do I see anything?
Hold on, I'm going to switch maps. Make sure I've got everyone's sight set up correctly. Can you guys all see?
Yeah, but the party members are kind of like blurry.
Yeah, I haven't figured that out yet. Well, sometimes it looks like the tokens get blurry for some reason. Don't anybody move yet,
Sorry,
because I've got to do something here.
wiggling would fix it.
Give me a con saving throw, Gralnar.
Oh no. Okay.
Don't die, Growlar. Don't be missed.
I have a bunch of resistances too. So con saving throw.
Yep.
And I have
Okay,
I have
what are your resistances to?
poison. I've got advantage on saving throws against poison. And then I've also got resistance against poison. And then I've also got resistance to fire.
Okay, 1 second while I read.
And he doesn't like hot pepper.
It's got resistance against diarrhea.
Right?
Yeah. Cast iron
That's
stomach.
called intestinal fortitude.
The Constitution is.
That's right.
Did you say acid?
No,
Yes.
I said fire.
Okay. All right. So you guys watch as Gronal keeps moving forward. He steps and almost like a shimmer of something, almost like jello, shakes all around him, and then Gralnar stops. Gralnar, you're paralyzed, and you're going to take a little bit of acid damage here.
Oh no.
Acid reflux.
Am I going to fall over?
I don't know. We're going to see how many hit points you have.
A few.
Let me read this. Make sure this is on the first turn. Yep. Oh, damn it. I had it on whisper. Let's see if that's a good thing or a bad thing. How many hit points do you have?
I've got 40.
Oh, okay. You're golden. 15 points of acid damage. And now we can roll initiative.
Holy cow. That's not good.
Sorry, my hands are
Yeah,
rolling
that's
right now.
awesome.
Initiative.
Take that.
Oh, I
take
guess
that
I don't get it.
round. Take that round gelatinous cube.
Everybody in? I only see 3 names. 4 names.
That's all we got.
Hell am I going first for?
Very, very carefully.
Very, very careful.
Okay, sort descending. All right, Splug. You may hear like some voices. Maybe Kelnar says something like the fact that, Gralnar just kind of walked into something gelatinous and then stopped.
I have no idea. Slug's gonna hold his action and just he's just ready to attack anything that comes near him, but he does no idea what to do right now.
Holding your action to attack the gelatinous cube.
Something comes past Keldar, then I'll attack, but I'm not going to move any farther forward because I don't know how to help him.
Okay.
Give it to Bryn, who might have a clue.
Okay. Bryn.
Has a clue. Bryn is going to shoot at the thing. With force damage. I do not know enough about gelatinous cubes to know, but I think we're all golden here. So the swarmy McSwarm. I'm not going to move them, Brian, because there's just, oh no, I'm going to put them right there. Suck on that, Ravens.
I didn't see the Ravens move.
Oh, they moved.
So they're going into.
No, they're going to, I don't want to put them over top of any of our guys.
Well,
Because then you won't be able to see our guys.
Just so I'm clear, this thing is taking up the entire corridor.
Okay. I'll put them on top of Splug because you just don't seem to be able to. No, we'll put them. They're on top of the guy who's just in front.
Here, let me turn off the grid so you can kind of place them a little better. How about that?
Yeah, that's why I sort of
Grid off.
put them in that general space there.
There we go. Nice. You build us move them wherever you want.
Okay, so they're not inside the thing. They're right up against him.
Over Splug, you said though, right?
Brian, you're fucking killing me, Brian.
You're killing me. You can't go through that swarm.
I'm not
that
trying
gelatinous
to,
cube.
Brian. I just don't want to. Okay. This is where they are. They're halfway in the wall, Brian. This is where they are.
Okay.
And so they shot. They hit with a 24 for 6 damage.
Force damage. Kind of shimmers a little bit.
That's it. That's all I can do.
Okay. 2, 3, 4. Perception roll, Bren.
Sorry, it shouldn't be an advantage. It's a 6.
An ugly skeleton moves up behind you, Bren.
Okay.
And if I can
Looks
click
like 2
on-
of them, actually.
There is 2 of them. And damn it. Quit, Brian. Just a little short sword.
It's a miss.
And the second one. Look how good they are. Okay. Gelatinous cube. Gotta double check if you can engulf more than one when they are large. The engulfed creature can't breathe, is restrained, and takes blah blah blah. When the cube moves, the engulfed creature moves with it. An engulfed creature can try to escape if they aren't paralyzed. Doesn't say I can engulf more than one, so I'm assuming that one is all I can do. So, come on, let's go for a walk, Grolnar.
Do I get another well, I'll wait until my turn.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
You certainly do if you want.
Sweet. Yeah, I'll take it. Brian, can I do the Grand Slam or just regular flail?
Can you do a Grand Slam?
No, because Grand Slam's a bonus action plus an action, right? So
Yeah, reaction, just one on action. Yep. 26. Holy shit. 10 bludgeoning. Bludgeoning.
Counts as magical.
Okay. You see parts of it splatter against the wall as it backs away. Okay. Yep, right to there is good. Keldar.
Keldar's going to move up if he can still see it or the shimmering thing or whatever.
Yep.
He's going to shoot a firebolt at it. through his flail. He kind of just points his flail at the cube and launches a firebolt.
23. Holy shit, man. That definitely hits for 6 more fire. Okay. Anything else, Keldar?
Yeah. Keldar is going to I don't know, this probably isn't good, but oh well. Keldar's going to quicken a second level spell. That will add 2 sorcery points to change it to a bonus action. So he'll use the 2 bonus or sorcery points, and he's going to cast a spell on. I'm assuming he can he see Gralnar?
Yeah, Gralnar's inside the cube.
Okay. As I do it, I'm going to kind of reaction yell, Gralnar, trust me! And cast this on Gralnar.
All right, you have to explain what this is.
So this is the vortex warp. He can see one creature within range Gralnar, and that Gralnar can choose to fail this save. And then what he's going to do is choose to put Gralnar on the opposite side of this skeleton, across from Bryn, flanking it.
I think while he's paralyzed, he automatically fails everything. I lost my cheat sheet. What is paralyzed? Anyone have that handy?
Yeah, you can do it in the thing. Hold on, I'll do it.
Oh, I found it. Okay, paralyzed. Automatically fails strength and dex saves. Attackers have advantage. That's not about automatically failing con saves, so I guess you can.
Just choose to fail, it says.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully the skeletons don't notice me, but
Okay,
Right,
so I
you're
basically transport him somewhere, right?
Yeah, it pops him out of the gelatinous cube and puts him over here, opposite Brent.
Gelatinous cubes paralyze?
this one did.
And in 4th edition, they do.
Oh. Yeah, I think they only restrain in 5th.
That's correct.
These
Oh,
are
wow.
these
That's
are
deadly.
these are stupid 4E ones. Stupid 4E.
That is deadly. That's it for Keldar.
Okay. All right. So, Gralnar, technically you're still paralyzed. Let me go back and read it to see if you still get a save. I think you do every round. A creature that's removed from the cube can make another con save as an action to negate the effects of the paralysis. It's another con save. Okay, that was your turn, but you are no longer paralyzed, Gralnar.
Nice.
Okay.
That's good because Keldar would have just moved a paralyzed creature and waved some undead.
I know. That's what I was worried about, but
Okay. That's Gralnar's turn. Splug.
Can I move beside Bryn to attack this one? Because I'm a small creature.
I think that's only something halflings allow you to do, right?
Smaller than half one.
Well, halflings allow you to move through enemy spaces.
That's what it is. Right. You know what? Since you're small, I'll go ahead and allow it. That's fine.
Okay.
As long as
I regret this later, but go ahead.
I'm going to pop in and double stab this one. Shutter!
It's advantage because he's flanked.
Ooh. Shutter!
Oh, you know what I forgot? You guys need a minute to strategize since I forgot to put that in here again?
No, we're just going to fight.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
yeah, agreed.
All right,
Really
so a 12 and an 18 is your first attack.
Yeah.
And then
And then-
25, and don't bother rolling a second time because you're going to get a crit on your next one.
Yeah, but it's
So-
on the dagger. So do I just roll damage for the dagger?
Hold on, one thing at a time. So I'm allowing the 18 in your first damage to hit.
Yeah.
So that's 12 on the first one.
Yeah.
So he
So I'm
takes
gonna
it.
hit with a different weapon this time.
And then just add 4 damage to whatever your dagger roll is.
Yeah.
But it's just 1d4 plus 4.
The second one hits, the first one doesn't. What's the damage?
Oh,
Sorry.
What's the damage
yeah.
on that 25?
Okay. Uh,
9.
Wouldn't they both hit? Because I had advantage. So 8, 25 or 2 hits.
Oh, that's right. Yep, that is correct. That's a 12 on
So
the first one. He's
one
dead.
was- yeah.
You can stop doing math. He's dead.
Okay. And then I'm going to bonus action disengage and move over here. And that would be the Splugster.
Okay.
Spluginator.
Bryn.
Splugmaster Jams.
So Bryn is going to slowly meld into shadow, and she is going to reappear. She's going to reappear here so that she can continue to see that dude. The ravens are going to raven over. And shoot.
23.
23
What's
for
the damage?
12.
You blow out half of his midsection, but he's barely standing.
Okay, that's all I got.
Okay, skeleton. He's too stupid. He's going to try to attack the ravens. Raven. Rawr. Of course, these guys can't hit shit.
No,
I'm assuming 12 misses.
I think that hits the ravens. Hold on.
Oh, does it? Got to meet it to beat it.
Yeah, 12 is their armor class.
Okay, so 4 piercing, or half if they're a swarm, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
So that kills one of the ravens.
that is correct.
Kill a raven. Doesn't that give you some powers?
It does.
The raven. Kill the raven.
And then you guys see there's another one passes through his buddy. It's right here. This one's right here. And that one's going for Grelmar. He's got a little bit more armor on them, looks like, and a scimitar. Yep, take it off GM roll, Brian. Of course, I go from a 21 to a 7. Oh, and he misses. Okay, cube is up.
no.
Con say, Keldar.
Trying to engulf me or whatever, or suck me in.
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure you fail.
There way to boost that. Oh, blessing myself would have boosted it.
DC 12. You got to meet it to beat it. So you are not susceptible to that. Okay.
All
Successful failure, creature can choose. Well, successful save, the creature can choose to be pushed 5 feet back or to the side of the cube. So I'm assuming you're going to move 5 feet back.
Yeah. Like here.
I'll out. If you get stuck behind Splug again, he moves. You're not going to be able to move anymore. But yeah, I'll say you're out of the reach of it right there.
Okay.
Okay.
It's right in front of me. I'm like, Splug.
Okay. And shloop. Couldn't catch you, so he's going to try to smack you upside the head.
That does it.
Okay, 6 acid. Keldar, your turn.
I'll take the hit points. Keldar will. How tall is this ceiling?
I'll say 10 feet.
Okay, so this thing's taking up like kind of the whole area.
Correct.
Okay, that takes what I wanted to do out of it. Okay. Keldar is going to Um, did my weapon like take any damage or anything like that when I attacked with it before, or does everything seem good?
Let me read this. Did I forget something?
I don't know. I'm just thinking of. Is that black puddings or something, Rob? I don't remember.
Oh, it's that black ooze.
Yeah.
There's nothing in here about it destroying your shit.
Anytime I see acid, I worry about like equipment and gear. That's
Yep.
only. Yeah.
It says nothing about destroying gear. I think it's a black ooze or a black pudding that does that.
All right. I'm going to try to just uh, grand slam it.
14 bludgeoning. Bloop. You watch it kind of shakes like a fat guy's belly.
Oh, but not. Do I feel like it didn't do shit?
He is still standing there, mostly whole. Or it is, I should say. I don't know if it's a he or she.
Okay.
Part of it kind of splattered on the wall.
I'm gonna say, Splug, move back. And then I'm going to end my turn.
Okay, Grolnar.
Gralnar's going to. Looks like there's two right in front of me.
That's correct.
Yep. So I'm going to use my arcing slash, and as soon as I find it here. Well, I don't see it on there, but anyways, so yeah, I'm going to use my arcing slash for my first swipe with Acreus.
I see it. 15 on this guy does not hit.
And this guy too. The arcing slash
15,
to both.
15 hits this guy, and he drops to a pile of bones.
Okay. Is this another one here?
That's the Ravens.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'll hit this guy again here with Acreus.
You have 2 attacks at level 4 because you're a fighter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I got 2 attacks, right?
No,
Positive, I've got
five.
2 attacks.
no.
No, level 5 you get attacked.
Yeah, I didn't think you had
Okay.
2 attacks. There was something special you had there.
Acreus give you 2.
Okay, I won't take that second attack until I figured it out. But yep, so that'll be my turn.
Okay. You guys need a minute to strategize?
Yeah, sure.
Any tricks
go.
to killing a big gelatinous cube?
I think you keep squishing it.
Yeah.
I like Bryn's damage type probably works the best. I don't know if this is actually hurting it or not.
Okay, I'll come down and hit this one, and then I'll step out of the way.
Yeah, if
I
so
don't have
so
range, so
Keldar will try to hold the line a little bit so that it can't keep pushing past us.
Yeah.
But yeah, one bad roll is a bad roll.
yeah.
So,
Okay. Sounds like a plan to me.
You guys good?
but he
Yeah.
just needs to make sure he has room to scoot back 5 feet.
Oh, I'm gonna come down to here. Just try and do some damage, then I'm gonna go down the hallway here.
All right, Splug. You're up then. Let's do it.
I'm gonna come down and double stabby this one. Shutter!
12 does not hit.
Oh, dagger!
25 does hit.
Oh, because that's my I'm advantaged because I've got dude there.
You can roll it again, see if you get a crit.
'Cause
I'll
we're
take that
flanky
first damage.
So short sword does 9, and now you get to roll dagger advantage.
Short sword didn't hit.
Yeah, but it will because the
He
25.
had advantage on the first hit too.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're taking 25 for your short sword. I'm
Yeah.
with you now. All right, so
Yeah.
9
Okay.
points on that one.
And now my
Okay.
dagger, I'll roll at advantage properly.
25 for another hit for another 9.
No, just 4.
Just 4. No, because he has it. Oh, that's right. You only get sneak attack once per turn. Thank you. Okay, he is still standing, but not whole.
Okay.
You got one more
I
time.
use my bonus to hit him again.
For your offhand.
I didn't mean to do it. Well, I guess still advantage
Yep, still flanked.
for 5 more.
So 5 more. He's still standing.
Oh shit! And
Oh,
that's all I
nice.
got.
Okay, Bryn.
I can't really move my ravens or they're gonna get killed by that guy. So I'm gonna shoot at that guy, at the undead dude.
Right in the center of all this. Yep. Holy shit. So
10 damage.
10, right?
For
Okay.
25 for 10, yeah.
Okay, and he drops.
All right. And that's all I can do.
Okay, nothing for your birds.
No, because the birds already gave me advantage, and I'm not going to put them in harm's way at the beginning of this turn.
Okay, all right.
You know what? Sure, I'll move them up here and give them another target just in case Keldar needs to get out of the way. Random chance they'll get hit, but we'll see.
Brian, will I still be able to move through them?
They're
Yeah,
high.
good.
They're
Yeah.
flying in the air.
Okay.
All right, so this guy, like a dumbass, is going to step in here and be flanked and try to attack Mr. Spluggy Splug with a scimitar. Wow.
Splug,
Yay,
free action,
bad guys.
flips him the bird.
Cube. Okay, here we go. Keldar con save. I guess
Oh,
technically, I think they would get the storm as well.
Keldar scoots back. Blood, keep moving.
Your swarms give me a con save as well there. Bryn.
It's totally broken for me, so I didn't hear that. I think my swarm has to roll a con save.
Correct.
Icon.
I've got some lag, so I apologize.
Well, good. Let me read this and make sure that the engulf allows more than one. Let me read what it says.
And I'm assuming the gelatinous tube fills the hallway.
Yeah, wherever the cube enters a creature's space, the creature must make a DC 12. So yeah, I'm gonna say it gets both of them since he was above. They were above Keldar.
Okay.
Okay, they are paralyzed and probably going to die. 15 points. Acid damage.
Yeah, they're dead.
Okay, that's his turn. Keldar.
Does it look like there's still enough room for a dwarf to fit in the gooey cube, or I think it's filled with dead bat bodies?
Is there enough room for a dwarf to fit where?
In the gooey cube.
In the cube?
I'm wondering if it can still engulf people if
It's large.
on Alba. Okay. All right. I'm going to hit it with the flail again, hopefully.
15. It is just a gelatinous cube. So yes, you hit it for 16 bludgeoning. See more parts of it kind of splatter on the wall.
Okay,
Looking like it's taking some damage.
that's good. And that's it.
Okay. Grolnar.
Grelnar is going to take the one out in front of him. I think I can. I think not.
Nope, that does not hit. Anything else for the bonus action, or are you good?
I think that's it because, yeah, that's it.
Okay. 1 minute strategize, go.
I think we just keep hammering. I'll attack the undead guy, and then put my pokey weapons. Well, I'll get out of the way. Put my pokey weapons, grab my bow, and still have to. I'll keep shooting the bow.
Yeah, if I could get a decent roll, all these things would be down, but I haven't yet.
Maybe Brent. Is it possible to pass that guy in? Start hitting
Once
the
I
cube.
kill him, she should be able.
Bryn doesn't have advantage anymore on anything.
Yeah.
It's okay. We don't have advantage. I haven't had advantage at all.
For advantage, this is the point.
I got you.
You guys good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice
Yeah.
plug.
Bug's gonna yell free action. Do I have to do everything? Whack.
21 hits for 14, right?
Yeah.
He's still standing.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Nope, that misses.
Wasn't
Oh, it's supposed to be an advantage. Sorry.
the regular normal one.
15 does not hit.
Really? Wow. I'll
Okay,
use
notice
my
that these guys got a little more armor than the first ones that came through.
I'll offhand him again. I'm not gonna. Oh shit.
One more time since you get that one with advantage.
Yeah.
There you go. 21 for the first damage of 2. He is still standing.
Oh lord, and that's it for the splug.
Wow.
Okay, Bryn.
Shoot over them at the gelatinous cube.
Was that a question, or are you just saying that's what you're doing?
That wasn't a question. I was saying I'm going to shoot over them and shoot that gelatinous cube.
And your voice is kind of breaking up. That's why I asked.
I
He's shooting
Just go
over.
ahead and lag there, Rob. There we go.
I missed it.
16.
No, that one
That's at the cube.
Yeah,
That's
it
a
definitely
hit.
hits. See a little part of it right next to your ear kind of sizzle and drop to the floor.
It's
Keldar?
charisma damage. It's supposed to be plus 5 damage on top of that. Brian, I believe.
Is that right, Rob?
Or it's supposed to, yeah, my charisma is supposed to be added onto it. I don't know why I did.
Plus 5. Okay, I'll take 5 more out of it. Okay. What else, Bryn? Is it just me, or are you guys like hearing like
No,
Rob's mic kind of cutting out?
Kind of going in and out.
He said he was lagging pretty bad for a second there.
Or lagging.
Yeah.
All right, Brenda, if you can hear us, type in chat, or we'll catch up with you whenever you get back into us.
I think he's good. That was his action. He might-
Okay. I'm gonna move on to Skeleton. He's going to continue to hammer on Splug for reasons that you may know in a little bit. I forgot about that. Why didn't I do that before? Damn it. It would help if I click on the token. Ooh. Not advantage, but it's still 21. I'm assuming 21 hits you. Is that right, Splug?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trays.
3 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, he only gets 1 attack, so that's his turn. Cube! Guess what's coming, Keldar?
Oh no.
Yeah, Keldar.
I like making you nervous because he wasn't going after you. He was.
You are lying. You are such a liar. You are the biggest liar of all time.
He is stepping away.
All
So
right,
you can have an opportunity attack if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna smack him.
Oh! Is that you got your crit set up right?
Yeah, that's what you get.
Okay, 15. Woo, boy. It's looking like Swiss cheese, really bad Swiss cheese. Like parts of it are missing. So 5, 10. Okay. Keldar, you're up.
Keldar's like, no, you don't. He's gonna go flail, shield. Oh my god!
It weakly flails at you with a pseudopod, misses badly
Why? Why is it gonna attack at me?
because he was going to attack anything that came after him.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so 5
gotta-
misses him.
Yeah, I think so. Look at my shield does a -1 for my -1 strength.
Okay, did it for Keldar?
Yep, 7 damage.
Okay. Well, we lost Rob even for Discord, didn't we?
He'll be back hopefully.
Okay. Gralnar.
Growlnar. Yeah, let's finish taking this guy out, because dang. There we go.
22 for 12. There you go. And he crumbles to the ground in a heap of bones and armor.
Nice.
Okay, you want to move, stay put. Anything else you want to do there on your turn, Gralnar?
Nope, I'm gonna stick tight right here just in case any more come around.
Okay. You guys need a minute to strategize? I'll take that as a no. Splug.
Eh,
You want to be like in the Dungeons & Dragons movie and go jump in that gelatinous cube?
no.
Oh, that's what they do in the movies.
They're dumb. 10, 20. Shit. Can I move up next to Keldar then? Again, like we did with Bryn down below?
You just can't end your turn in my space.
Yeah.
Technically.
You can move through him.
30. What does it give me if I cast haste on my do that?
Like 60.
Okay. I'm going to cast haste on myself. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to stab him.
Okay, so that's one of your actions to cast that. So you still have one more action left if I remember how that spell works.
I'm using it. I'm not really casting a spell. I have a ring of haste.
But does it not say it requires an action to activate it?
That I don't know. While you're wearing this ring, you can use an action to cast haste.
Right.
Oh shit. I'm gonna come to here and ready my action to attack if it comes forward because I can't get out of his space after I attack.
Okay. You don't have ranged?
You have dash.
Yeah, but then I gotta put my weapons away.
Yep, that is correct.
I don't feel like dropping them.
Can I make a quick suggestion or no?
No.
Okay.
Meta. So I'm there. I'm readying my stabby stab. If he comes forward, I'll stab. If not, then
You just stab Keldar. I like it.
yeah.
Is Rob back yet?
No.
Is he? Oh, he's not even in roll 20.
Wow.
All right. So, do you guys want me to play like I think he would do him?
If he's
10,
got the movement, he'd probably move forward
20,
and then shoot.
Yeah, she can only get to here with 30 feet of movement, moving through his difficult terrain here.
Is there still any more skeletons down
I'm gonna move her to there, and if he shows up, I'll let him decide what he does from there. Okay. Skeleton's dead. Gelatinous cube. Keldar, you watch as this thing starts squeezing through a crack in the wall. And as it's doing that, you can see there are like little bits and pieces of stuff that are at the bottom of it that are kind of getting squished or splurted out. You can take opportunity attack if you want, but it's trying to escape through a crack in the wall.
11. It's at 13.
13 does hit for 11. And as you do, all drops to the floor. And we are out of combat. And as it finishes kind of sloughing to the floor, kind of like a bunch of ooze just pouring all over the floor, but now not moving anymore, you can see there is a stone tablet among the leftover gelatinous muck on the floor. Looks like it was part of whatever was in there.
Kind of get it with like careful gloves, kind of try to use some kind of cloth or something to wipe off as much of the acid stuff if it's on there still.
Okay, what cloth do you want to use?
Well,
Because
like
whatever you use is going to get basically eaten up by it. That's why I'm saying that. If
Hey,
someone has like
Keldar.
precipitation,
Gelder, I
yeah.
gotta take a whiz. We
Oh,
can
you know what?
pee the
That's
acid off.
Yeah, no, that's a very good idea. Good idea, Brian. Thank you. Yes, I clean it with precipitation.
okay, you have that?
I do.
Wow. Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right.
That's
So between that and just like peeing on it, you're like deflecting the urine stream as you cast precipitation.
yeah, it more or less it's like a wall that bounces back on his shoe when he's peeing. While I'm cleaning the rest of it from acid.
If you think it's the first time I've had goblin pee on my shoe, you're crazy.
Okay, this tablet, as you're looking at it without any kind of a investigation kind of roll, looks like it's some kind of a crude map, maybe.
Okay.
Shows some kind of a east, one to the west, or north, south. You're not really sure. Depends on how you hold the map or the tablet. Surrounded by 4 strange vessels, crudely in the shape of what looks like maybe dragon heads or gargoyle heads. Hard to tell. It's not a very good drawing.
Okay.
And there is script on the other side of the tablet in Draconic. Does anybody here speak Draconic?
Does anyone know what this sear tablet says? I'll kind of hold it out.
I don't.
Kralnar, Robbie back with us?
I am
Gralnar has come
Awesome.
in Dwarfish.
Okay. Anybody here speak Draconic? I'll check for Donnie real quick.
I don't
He's
speak
here in
draconic. I speak annoying.
not Bryn.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm fluent in annoying.
Nope, Common and Infernal is what Donnie speaks.
I can cast comprehend languages as a ritual though.
I'll
Okay.
hand the tablet over to Bryn to hold on to. We have like a tablet with a map on it. I don't know how much of that you heard, Rob.
I heard a tiny bit of it. I heard the tail end of it. Like I say, I've got comprehend languages as a ritual that I can cast if we want to read this.
Yeah, should we secure? I kind of want to secure the area a little bit better, make sure there's not anybody else coming. And then we could take 10 minutes.
That idea?
Huh?
I like that idea. Bud thinks that's a great idea.
Okay, no need for a perception roll. This is basically like a little circle dead end corridor. Looks like Gralnar took a wrong turn somewhere. Back over here, if you see where I'm clicking, sorry, do a shift click. Back down here is where you guys came in. You guys can move around this chamber if you want, but basically makes a big circle with this one chamber in here. It's just like an empty room. It's where all the dead skeletons were.
As opposed to the live skeletons.
So if we kind of walk around, give it a once over and see that it's like you say, then I think while Bryn's doing that, maybe a Keldar will look through the remains if there's anything else in the gelatinous cube or on the skeletons that we're fighting, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much all you're going to find in here.
Pick in or
Yeah, everything else has already been devoured, other than like metal. You can find their old rusted scimitars on a few of the skeleton warriors. rusted chainmail. Nothing better than like leather because they're in such a deteriorated condition.
Okay. All right. So we just got the tablet.
So casting comprehend languages on the draconic on the back, you're able to read that this indeed is a treasure map. The square in the center of the map depicts a deep shaft that describes barely 4 feet wide, drops 200 feet into the chamber surrounded by these vessels of 4 chromatic dragons. So when I say vessels, it's like their heads are tilted up, but like there's like bowls in the mouths of these 4 chromatic dragons. And the tablet describes how if the vessels are filled with the blood of an immortal, such as an angel or devil, directions to a grandiose treasure will be revealed. The shaft's location, what type of treasure it is, and any other detail is left off this tablet. So when you find something that looks like this, you may know what to do here.
Another chunk.
Okay. Oh, and there was one other item in the gelatinous cube I put on here. Random roll on the magic item table.
Sweet.
Who wants to roll for it?
Splug.
Roll it.
Give me a D100 first. Got to roll a 91 or higher to get something good. Ooh, we were so close.
So
It's
close,
still-
yet so far away.
It's still an uncommon item. So it's a big number. Uncommon. More chances for set stuff. 453. 51.
Wow.
I got to look this up real quick to see if it's, well, it's magical, so it won't get deteriorated in the acid. Eyes of the Beheld. As I just let you identify it for free. So, transmogrifier time. Master
Bryn's
magic
gonna-
item.
Is Bryn gonna do her beep boop 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 boop? Beep, boop,
What is
boop, boop.
what is that?
That's the identify ritual.
Oh,
Yes, she can do that too.
okay.
And then Brian doesn't have to feel bad. He just gave it to us 10 minutes early.
Eyes of the Beheld. It's now
'Cause-
archived.
Because nobody in this group took identify, so Bryn needed to go the ritual route.
I get it.
4 levels of no identify was like, okay, it's time.
This sucks. Yeah.
Ooh, Griffin Saddlebag.
What?
As an action, you can place one firmly on a solid surface as a wall table. Sorry, I need to stop talking out loud.
What the? Oh, button sized. Oh, okay. I was thinking they were way bigger than button sized. That makes more sense. Ooh,
So it's a spying tool.
yeah. You put one of those in the girls' bathroom and the other one.
Keep in your pocket.
So they can look at what's in your pocket?
Yeah.
It's not a banana.
All right, so somebody's to mark that stone tablet in their inventory in their backpack, and that may come up later if you come across something that resembles that.
Okay.
Who's
I got it.
keeping the eyes of the beheld?
I'll put the stone tablet in my inventory.
Is there like use for it for casting spells through it? It doesn't specify that.
Well, I think somebody could use it for now, and then this could be something good to trade to the Drow dude if we get back there.
Oh,
That's
good
right.
idea. Yeah.
All right. So
It doesn't require attunement, so
yeah.
we could
like
put it. We could drop one behind us. Is there a range on it? Doesn't look like
So it's
it.
the same plane.
Yeah, so we could drop it behind us in an area where we think we might want a little bit of security, and then have the other one in check periodically.
Yeah.
Breed.
So, Splug, why don't you take them for now?
Okay.
Because
He's
they're a
gonna put them in
spying.
his
You're a
pocket.
spying tool, and you're kind of a spy.
Yeah.
You're an ass spy.
Gonna put the other one in someone's back pocket.
It's got to be a solid
I'm
surface, so it's got to be a good butt.
You know,
Buns of steel.
Yep. Sets it right up the crack. Height. You can be like, Grolnar's about to fart.
Yeah, I wasn't the sneaky dwarf, so
Brian, can you put Eye of Beholder back up? I accidentally closed it. Something else.
Eyes of the beheld.
That's it.
You remember how to make your shortcut on your thing now, Gary?
No.
In your actual
That's
bio
right.
section,
Yeah.
you put Eyes of the Beheld inside square brackets. If you look on your bio section, I think I pasted that at the bottom of your character sheet to help you remember how to do that.
I had to look it up today.
You got it? You need me to do it for you?
Oh, I'm working on it.
Okay.
It's a slow typer.
We're not going to put it down here, though. Assume, right? Brian, have we been traveling for a long time? Is it like
That was 5 hours into your 6-hour journey before Gralnar took a wrong turn somewhere.
all right? Would you consider that we're already maybe 20 minutes into kind of a rest?
Oh, during this, it's got to have at least an hour for a short rest.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, should we just go ahead and camp out here another 40 minutes kind of before getting going?
It's up to you guys.
I could use a few hit points.
If we have a short rest, I can summon some ravens back, which might make me a little bit okay.
Yeah, I think we should do it.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, for all doing that, I just need someone to roll me a d20. Actually, no, it's going to be a d100 because you're not moving. D100.
Don?
Anyone? Go for it,
Go
Kelda.
ahead.
D100.
85 or higher means something.
All right, I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does an 18 mean?
It means nothing. It means Gralnar hasn't farted for like 40 minutes. You're wondering what's going on.
It means you're at an intersection and there is a gelatinous cube somehow magically in every corridor, including the one you just came through.
Nice.
Well, this is gelatinous cube section of the labyrinth.
It's Gelata Town.
It's right next to the baby Tarrasque.
Everybody
yeah.
says
nursery.
let's go for some gelato, but they're not talking about the ice cream.
It's
We're gonna get
Gelatoville.
Bill Cosby. Loves his Jello.
All right, so if you guys are heading back in your same general marching order for the last hour, you got to try to find your way back on the trail where you took a wrong turn, Gralnar.
Okay. Did we get a short rest though?
I thought you guys all agreed to do that.
We
I'm okay with
decided
that.
on it.
I'm just gonna.
That's why I rolled for random encounter at that D100. Nothing showed up while you took your last 40 minutes.
Oh God. You know what? This isn't the end of the world.
You guys good?
World? I am.
Oh yeah.
This mask thing that I got is pretty cool about the short rest thing. Whenever you roll hit dice to recover hit points while you're wearing the mask, you can regain spell slots equal to the number of hit dice spent. So two
Oh,
hit
wow.
dice, 2 spell slots. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. All right, yeah, I'm ready. Let's roll.
So starting with Grolnar right down here. Give me a little, remind me what that marching order is.
Dude.
Okay. Do you need me to move that bad guy your way, Brent? Or are you good? Okay, I don't know if you're going to stay like another 5 feet back or right behind Plug. Okay. All right, Grolnar, you need to roll me another perception roll to see if you can identify your way back on the trail. Okay. And then one more to see if you can make it the next hour following the signs.
Nice.
Okay. All right. So let me prep this now. Where you got to?
This party is a pretty cool, well-rounded party, especially with clear. Ask me, my mama.
Okay. During last night or this morning, I'll say last night over ales with Brindle, he would have gave you a little bit more history on this place. That basically Torog was the old, I guess, god of minotaurs. And so this place used to have petitioner of Torog. But he tells you that he believes the Chamber of the Eyes used to be basically a temple for them, but the Blood Reavers took that over. They kind of made that their, guess, underground headquarters, so to speak, where they operate out of. But as you approach the spot that he described to you, it says the flagstone floors of this area are even but cracked in places. Condensation drips from the walls and ceilings. A short flight of steps leads up to this doorway or hallway, and I think it has me a handout. Actually, do you want to enter through this open archway, or do you want me to stop there and pick up from there? I think you. Yeah, let's just say you enter. There's nothing bad's going to happen. Let's do it that way. So as you enter through the double doors, this large antechamber, you see 2 fearsome-looking statues of winged demons. They're shoulder players. Squat on either side of the stairway, leading up to double doors.
1 second.
Inscribed upon the doors is an image of a great eye with multiple eye stalks, as well as a symbol of a circle with a crossbar rising out of it. Heaps of rubble are scattered across the floor, and to the north, a balcony overlooks this room. So I'll give you a look of the entrance of the room. I think that's where we will call it tonight. So hold please while I go double check this map. Make sure it's ready for your eyes. Chamber of Eyes. And the party token should be on here for you guys to see. Let me know if that's not the case.
I see it.
Okay, so technically you guys went into the room. I said there's nothing bad's going to happen, and I'll stick to that. And what you saw that handout is basically this doorway. Do a shift click. Basically this doorway right here.
Cool.
The balcony is up here to the north. These are the statues that you saw in that handout. And here's all the rubble that's all around. And you have now entered the Chamber of Eyes. Any questions?
It sounds so ominous.
So this is what I was saying before. Now, this is their headquarters. You saw no signs of anybody in here, but technically these doors up here are the entrance into their stronghold. Okay, and that's where we'll end tonight's session. and pick up again in 2 weeks in this room.
Very
Hi, guys.
Ryan. That was
Questions,
awesome.
comments,
Yeah,
complaints?
that would be fine. I'll be down. Dude, I liked it. That was fun.
Yeah, that was freaking
Good
awesome.
fun.
So that gelatinous cube was 4E. That also has a paralyze feature on it. I bumped up the CR on it to reflect that, but proved to be
Gary,
yes, it
good
proved
call.
against it.
Good call on telling me no on the suggestions.
Oh, what suggestions?
So that suggestion was just since we're out of the game or whatever now, but just to use the your dash action as a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
So you can totally move. You could have gotten 2 attacks and still moved
Yeah.
double your movement speed in a round, every round.
Yeah. Oh well.
That's all.
No worries.
I like that
No,
you didn't
but
let
I
me say
gotta
it. And I'm
figure it
good
out.
about-
So I gotta figure it out.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I thank you for saying that to me. I need to get
I
better.
appreciate it. No worries, man. I kill my characters on my own. So
I do too. Let's not.
I've killed more than you.
Well, did anyone even come close tonight?
No, I got down to 7. I got
And
down to
that-
7 hit points, and then Bryn got that crit that saved my ass.
Was that in the first encounter or the gelatinous
was
cube
the
encounter?
That was the
Okay.
first, and I
Yeah.
was so ready to use my greater healing potion because that would have put me right to the full 27 again.
Right.
But then
You go and kill you?
my good buddy saved my life.
Did you go potty?
No, I didn't go potty yet.
Even if you
But I
did,
will.
even if you did run away to like a little girl to the other end of the dungeon.
Yeah.
Go stand, go stand.
And the issue is
That you ran away like a little girl.
Yeah, I'm soft and squishy.
You were like the little piggy that went wee 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 all the way home.
Loudly
Oh,
and
you
proudly.
Oh man, I forgot to introduce your
got
new
that.
NPC, little Kevin Hart. I'm sorry, guys, I forgot about him.
Mouse.